Yo, my people, how we doing today? We are back again for another live watch along. I hope you lot enjoyed the England one because I certainly did when we absolutely hammered Iran by 6 goals to 2. Today's another big game though in the World Cup as it's Argentina versus Saudi Arabia. Group C in their group is of course Argentina and Saudi Arabia and Mexico and Poland. Mexico and Poland play later on during the day and that as well. But yeah, listen, Messi starts. We're going to go through the Argentina lineup here as well. And I don't really know much about Saudi Arabia, I'll be honest with you. So, in God, they got Emil Martinez, the Aston Villa goalkeeper, Malona, Christian Romero, the centre back from Tottenham Hotspur, Nicholas Otamendi from Benfica, Tagliafico is their number 3. I think I said that right. The pool number 7, number 5, Paredes in the midfield, and they got Gomez on the left wing, Messi starting in cam. That's why I like to see him in. You know, what I mean, he can play wing and cam. He can even play striker, but they've got him as a cam. And on the right wing, right mid, it's Angel Di Maria of Juventus, and up front is Martinez from Syria. Now, speaking of Martinez's stats in that in Syria this season, he has got a total of only 8 goals. Now, however, last season he got 20. He got 22 goals in all competitions in that as well. So yeah, he has got 1 goal in the Champions League. So you know he's a clinical finisher on this day. Lionel Messi as well. He's got 12 goals this season. However, you won't believe how many assists he's got in the league. He's got 10 assists. That's pretty good going, and that he's showing his class again. Because last season he didn't have as good as a season as he had this one, obviously, in that. So yeah, that's pretty good going from Lionel Messi, to be fair. But yeah, overall, going into this game and that, I'm quite, I feel Argentina should win against Saudi Arabia. It's never going to be easy. You're not guaranteed a walk in the park. However, I do think Argentina, with the players and the quality that they got, and the fact it's Messi's last World Cup as well, they're in for a shout to smack the Saudis up today and hammer them. So I'm going to go over 4-0 win to Argentina. I can't see Saudi Arabia even scoring or getting like a win or anything or getting anything out of this game really. If they did get a goal and fair play to them, do you know what I mean? Obviously in the last World Cup they had a pretty miserable campaign and that, you know what I mean? I remember the first game of the last World Cup was it was Russia, the host Russia with Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia lost like 5-0. So hopefully, I mean, no one say hopefully, but who knows? I mean, are they gonna start another World Cup of getting hammered, or they're gonna go and be positive and try and get something out of the game? But I expect nothing but an Argentina win looking at it as well. So yeah, like I said, Messi does start and that as well. Not really surprised. You know, it's going to be really up for this. They are massive favourites. Argentina is between them and Brazil to win the World Cup, in my opinion. You got the likes of us in Germany who could potentially hit the semis really with the squad we got, especially the way we started the tournament off. I know it was Iran, and yeah, yes, I know Iran before, but it was pretty good. Some pretty good football. I mean, Rashford's goal, Saka's goal, the first one that Saka scored, and the second one was were class goals in that as well. I know Kane didn't score, but he did contribute to a few of the goals in that as well, and he got a couple of assists from what I saw yesterday as well. So he played a huge part in some of the goals during that game. He just needs to. I think he'll step up towards the end of the group stage and to the knockout, and then into the knockout games as well. Step up and get a few goals in that because I think we are gonna easily get to the round of 16. We should top the group and we will get out of the group. I'm confident. We may even get to the quarterfinals. I mean, if we get to the semis, it'll be a bonus. Do you know what I mean? Because we're not expected to win this tournament. England fans have got to get that into their heads and that as well. So yeah, but yeah, a lot of people are probably going to be wondering why I'm wearing an England shirt. Well, it's the only World Cup shirt I really got, and I'm English, and I, got to support my, always got to represent your country really, and you've got the flags behind and the big one there in it. So yeah, but no, I mean I can't wait. This World Cup's looking pretty good. I mean, we're gonna have a look at looking at the other results overall. We know Qatar were a complete embarrassment against Ecuador. They lost that 2 goals to nil. They probably could have easily been about like 3, 4, 5 nil down at half time in the first half. Second half was pretty flat. Then we obviously had our match where we beat Iran 6-2. Senegal lost 2-0 to the Dutch. I was looking at Senegal and I thought some of their players very promising, but their kind edge in their final third, they were lacking a bit of quality at times. You know what I mean? Like real star quality. And the Dutch just had a better team. They were more organised and caught Senegal on the counter. And yes, I mean, I think Edouard Mendy was a big disappointment yesterday. He really let his team down. His miserable season, his miserable that year is really sort of going on, to be fair, overall, and that as well. He's not the Edouard Mendy at the beginning, sort of this year, won the African Cup of Nations, or was the goalkeeper that played superbly well in the Champions League final won the Champions League last year with Chelsea and that. So yeah, he's been a bit of a big disappointment in that, especially the manner of some of the goals them 2 goals especially that he conceded was overall really like shocking and that, I mean, it wasn't at all. He's better than that, I mean, he's not. He let the team down yesterday and that. However, Senegal didn't really have Sadio Mane, so yeah, I mean, they didn't really. They're always going to be struggling to score goals. It's going to be between them and Ecuador, and that's the last game of this group. So that's the last game of Group A, indeed, and that. So yeah, that's going to be really, really tight. Depending on that will decide who's going to get to the knockout stages of Group A. Because I think the Dutch will top the group. Qatar, but if they drop bottom, then I don't even think they're going to get a goal, let alone a point. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that sums their group up and that as well. Want to talk a bit about our group and that. Now, obviously, yes, we beat the Saudi 6-2. We did concede 2 goals, but we absolutely played them off the park. We could have had more. So not the Saudis, I'm Iran. We could have had more against Iran, not the Saudis, my bad. So yeah, it was 6-2 win against Iran and that. And yeah, I mean, we're going to top the group easily. I mean, we should do. I mean, I think our hardest game in the group is going to be against the US. I wasn't really impressed with Wales, despite them getting a point. It was the penalty they got yesterday against the US. I'm going to talk about this game now. Obviously, the US went 1-0 up on that as well. Then Wales got a penalty. It was a definite penalty. Gareth Bale converting decently. It actually was a good penalty. Smashed it through the keeper. The keeper had no chance in that as well. So yeah, I mean, at least them 2 got a point. At least no one won in that game, because that would have put us under a little bit of pressure. But I still think we would come on top in our group. Do you know what I mean? Of our group. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, that was pretty good going in that game. And now the US, they're a bit that Leeds. They're a bit of a one-trick pony. They're all running in your face early on in the first half, and they tire in the second half. And Wales took advantage of that and scored. Oh yeah, so currently on, I believe, what's it, Group B? We're Group B. Yes, I think we are Group B. Yeah, we are indeed. Yeah. So we're top of the group on 3 points, and below us on a point each of the US and Wales and Iran are rock bottom. So it's not too bad. Looking at we're gonna go back to the Argentina game right now and that as well. So yeah, like I said with my score prediction, I'm gonna go over 4-0 win to Argentina in that. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for this game. I can't wait to see Messi play. I mean, he's gonna have a good World Cup. Messi. As much as I pick Ronaldo over Messi, I'm a big Ronaldo fan, and that. Yeah, I mean, Messi is one of the greatest players of all time. Literally, he's superb and that. So yeah, I mean, it'll be nice to see him play well today. I mean, I think he could easily get a hat trick against the Saudi Arabia team, because I don't think they're that much. They're only there for the World Cup. I mean, they're only there to sort of play in the World Cup, I should say. I mean, for the special occasion and that. There's quite a few Saudi Arabian supporters there. I mean, they're in the Middle East and not far from Qatar, obviously. I don't know how many supporters Argentina brought. It looks like they brought quite a few, to be fair, for what I'm looking at. Don't know, but yeah, iconic, the World Cup, innit? Obviously, it's a big disappointment. It's in a country of Qatar stature who aren't a football. I don't really know much about football, to be fair. I mean, they haven't even got a decent team. I mean, the Qatar team's only been together since June. That says it all, really. Would have been nice if we sold in a country like France, maybe Brazil, Argentina, or even Germany, for God's sake. Even England, we would have taken it. Maybe even the US. I mean, it's disappointing it's in Qatar, but it's not been that bad. There's been some dubious decisions, and there's been a lot of added time. And the reason why there's been a lot of added time, and I'll tell you this, is because of the time wasted. And I rate that from the officiator for VAR and the officials on the pitch and the fourth official, etc., from organising that. I think the one thing that needs to change is, well, players get concussion after what happened yesterday, because we played Iran and the keeper went down, collided head on with one of his own defenders. He had a nosebleed, he had a concussion. He was down for 15 minutes, carried on playing for about 2 minutes, went down again, was down for another 3 minutes. And yeah, basically they ended up adding like 14, 15 plus minutes at the end of that first half because of that. But we were 3-0 up at halftime anyway, so we didn't really care. But some of the decision making and the organisation of players going down with concussion and how that they're assessed was really poor. It was really poor from the Iranian coaching staff as well. It wasn't on at all. But they gave it a good game around. They played well at times, but you can see we were the better team. And we took our chances when needed, and we had the quality. Argentina in their blue and white stripes. You know what I'm saying? The home shirt, and that Saudi Arabia and the bright green and that bright and dark green, a bit of a mixture in it, really. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I can't wait. It's gonna be a good one. But it's all Messi's, man. Messi's gonna be the one everyone's gonna be watching the eyes on him. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can't wait, man. I think I'll easily see him get a hat trick today, maybe potentially if he shows up. They should be Saudi Arabia though. They will be Saudi Arabia. I mean, I said they won 4-0, could easily be more. I mean, what I said, England would win 2-0 yesterday, and what we ended up winning 6-2. We probably should have won it 6-1. I mean, that penalty they got, was it a penalty? It's a bit 50-50 in my opinion. But if that was a penalty, then why wasn't the Harry Maguire one given early on when he was pulled in the box yesterday? Bit of inconsistency from the VAR, and the communication with VAR and the ref was poor at times. There we go, Saudi Arabia coming out with Argentina. Yeah, man, it's gonna be mad. Big attendance as well. Don't look like there's many empty seats. I don't know. Maybe there is. I'm not sure, but yeah. God, could be interesting. Gonna be really interesting in that. There's a lot of Argentina fans there as always because they know it's Messi's last World Cup. Of course, they're gonna come and see this icon play for them one more time. I mean, they worship Messi like a god. You know what I mean? Just as they did with Maradona. Rest in peace to Maradona. He died what I think around 2 years ago, around today maybe. I think it was. I know he passed away in November 2020. I believe. I can't remember the exact date, but rest in peace to him. He'll be watching down on Argentina, hoping for winning that as well. So yeah, the national anthem's being played. I think they're playing the Argentina anthem. Don't know. Yeah, they are. I think. Yeah, they're playing the Argentina anthem. So Martinez and Messi are going to be the ones to keep an eye for Argentina when it comes to scoring goals. And Di Maria as well. They've got solid players such as Christian Romero and Otamendi at the back as well, and Emi Martinez in goal, the Aston Villa keeper. On his day, can be a really good keeper, but so I always feel like he's got a mistake in him. They never seem to really have like a perfect goalkeeper. You know what I mean? Argentina, they always rely on Messi, but they balanced it out and they've got a lot better, stronger squad compared to the last World Cup where they had an abysmal campaign, well, abysmal World Cup, I should say. Getting knocked out of the round of 16 and just about scraping through the group to qualify for the knockout stage in that as well. That's quick. The national anthem for Argentina has already been played. Fair enough, you know what I mean? Fair enough indeed. I'll credit the South American supporters. There's a lot of them there. There are a lot of Ecuadorian supporters there and that as well. Same for Argentina. It's pretty good going, considering they've got to travel a long, long way to get to where they got to be in Qatar, obviously. And of course, it's a Saudi Arabian anthem actually, so I'm just looking at it now. Well, they're playing with passion. They certainly are indeed, you know what I mean? Oh, something just happened. My screen's just keeps beeping out. It's showing like the red, blue, yellow stripes. How weird is that? It literally when it was playing, it was like beep, beep, and I'm like, what the hell? It's all right now. It's weird. It's probably the connection. How weird is that? That was strange. So Saudi Arabia, interesting fact. I just heard the commentator state it. They've only won once in a World Cup in 28 years, and that victory, I believe, came in the last World Cup against Egypt in a 2-1 win. I think Mo Salah was one of the scorers in that game for Egypt as well. But Saudi Arabia ended up coming from behind to beat them by 2 goals to 1. So could they do? Could they do a bit of damage? I mean, the most damage they could do is get a scrappy goal against Argentina because I don't think they're gonna, be able to cope with Argentina's counter-attacking and the quality they've got, such as Messi, Martinez up front, and Di Maria. The experienced players like that who've done it all, been through it all in Europe and over the last few years, and that's, you know what I mean. So we'll have to wait and see. But it's going to be a very interesting game, a real interesting game of football. What I mean, imagine Saudi Arabia ended up winning like 1-0 and spoiled Messi's World Cup there. Do you know what I mean? In the first opening game for them, that says it all really. And that, you know what I mean. But yeah, going to talk more about the fixtures today and that whilst they're just starting up with the game. So obviously it's the Argentina Saudi Arabia 10 o'clock. Then what's it at 1 o'clock? We got Denmark against Tunisia. That is in Group D. Then we head back to Group C. Mexico taking on Poland, and then later on, heading back to Group D is France against. So it's France against Australia. So my throat's just a little sore there and that as well. For people who've just tuned in, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on all my socials, link in the description down below. Any questions, feel free to put in the live chat, and I will answer them as many, well, I'll answer as many as I can. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we've got a few games tomorrow as well. Switzerland, they're playing Cameroon at 10 o'clock. That's in Group G. In Group H tomorrow, Uruguay, Korea. Then we head back. So then we continue on with Group H, and it is Portugal against Ghana. Ronaldo's playing tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Then 9 o'clock tomorrow. Sorry, 7 o'clock tomorrow. Brazil against Serbia. That is at 7 o'clock tomorrow. And then Friday night, England are playing the USA, which I'm going to be hopefully doing a watch along. If not, it's probably because I'm at the pub with the lads. You know what I mean? But yeah, Argentina have gone with a 4-2-3-1 formation, and that Saudi Arabia have gone with a 4-4-1. It's like a 4-4-1-1 formation, a bit of a weird one. Yeah, they're quite deep. They're very compact. They're parking the bus, as you see. I'm literally watching on here. It looks like a four. Yeah, it's a 4-4-1-1. Bit of a strange one. Yeah. So they've got a lot of support in Saudi Arabia. I mean, like I said, I don't really surprise me because they're not that far off Qatar in the Middle East, are they? Like country wise and that. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Any comments, feel free to put them in the live chat. I'll answer as many as I can, depending on how many questions we're not getting in that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't wait. Looks like the Saudi Arabian team are together. They're really up for that. They're really up for this as well. They've got a good kit. They've got a lot better kit compared to the last World Cup and that. The last time they played in the World Cup in 2018. Yeah, I mean, they had an awful kit. It's pretty bland, pretty boring, but they've actually changed it up a bit. They got instead of full green, they've actually got like white shorts, white socks, and a decent sort of pattern, like green kit in that overall. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's looking good though. Argentina got a brilliant kit, the black shorts and blue and white striped shirt representing their country in style. Do you know what I mean? Classic there from Argentina. The game's just about to kick off now and that as well. So yes, just probably gonna start it. They're about a minute late actually. I'm maybe a couple seconds behind. I don't really know, but yeah, I mean, don't spoil it for me in the chat. That's all I can say. The game has kicked off on that as well. So yeah, 0-0, literally like what 15 seconds nearly played. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, let's see what happens. You can see Argentina already showing their quality with their flick, their nice tricks and that, their flicks and their smooth, slick passing. Do you know what I mean? Here we go. So it's yeah, just Argentina are gonna probably have a lot of possession when it comes to the play and that, and they're just gonna be looking to hit the Saudis on the break. Saudi Arabia are gonna be doing that as well, but yeah, it's early doors. I mean, it's not even a minute played yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Got the sun's out there, isn't it? I mean, it is quite an early kickoff, I suppose, isn't it? I think it's probably like about. I think it's about 1 o'clock. I think they're like 3 hours ahead of us in Qatar. I could be wrong though. Let me have a look up. Let me have a sorry. Let me look this up actually. Hold on. How many hours of Qatar ahead of us? Just so I can know. Qatar. Yeah, they're 3 hours in front of us. So it's currently 3 minutes past one in Qatar, and over here, obviously, it's 3 minutes past 10. Fair enough, then that makes a little bit of sense. So over, hold on, they're in. Messi. There's not Messi. Oh, what a save from the Saudi keeper. Argentina already in, sticking it up. Oh, is it a corner? Sorry. I think I was Messi with the shot. Who was that? Let me have a look at the replay. It's a good save from the Saudi Arabian keeper, but Argentina could already be 1-0 up. It's a good save. Yeah, you should be expecting that. And the rebound. It was Messi with the shot. Messi. What? We haven't even played 2 minutes yet. No, we haven't even played 3 minutes yet. And Messi's already on fire. Do you know what I mean? It's a good start from Argentina. I think they've got a corner. Is he giving a corner? Oh, I think he has. Is it a corner? Yeah, that's a goal kick. So I thought we went out for a corner for a minute. But yes, 3 minutes in early on, like the first like just under 3 minutes, and Argentina could potentially be already 1-0 up. But it's still 0-0. The Saudi Arabian keeper putting off a real good save. Yeah, man. I mean, Saudi Arabia are going to get sniffed near Argentina's penalty box, are they? By the way, they started and that. You know what I mean? Messi, I mean, he is getting on. He is like what 35, Messi, I believe, he's getting on a bit, but he's still got it in him and he'll show his quality when was it the time in the game really matters. You know what I mean? So Awais is the Saudi Arabian keeper's name. It's a unique name, Awais. Yeah, I mean it's been a really positive start from Argentina. They're going straight. They're getting straight to it. Do you know what I mean? Literally. So it is still 0-0. Yeah, I mean the only chance of the game in the first 5 minutes was that Messi chance. Didn't go out for a corner at all. I don't think. Or else the ref would have given a corner. I generally thought he did, but yeah, didn't. Yeah, it's all Argentina right now. They're going to dominate the game from minute one to the last minute. Do you know what I mean? Sharami just kicked it out for Saudi Arabia for an Argentina throw. He tried to lob it up the pitch quick. Didn't really work. Didn't really pay off, did it? Do you know what I mean? He has set up the Saudi there's the manager who they just showed there. He has set up the Saudi Arabian team to defend really tight in that, but Argentina are just going to pick them off. And when you got a player like Messi, you could just run through you like a hot knife through butter, literally. Then you don't stand a chance. You park the bus. It's just showing you need to go for it, man. You can't go into a World Cup game trying to park the bus and expect to sit back throughout the whole game and Argentina not. You expect Argentina not to score. Is that a goal kick or a corner? It's an Argentina corner, isn't it? Like that came off the Saudi Arabia defender. I don't know. Oh, it's a goal. It's a corner. That could have been a goal kick. It looked like it didn't even touch the Saudi Arabian guy's foot. It might just skimmed him a little bit. I wonder who's going to be taking the corner for Argentina in that. I really do wonder. Lionel Messi's taking the corner. Yeah, we've got 6 minutes played. It's 0-0 between Argentina and Saudi Arabia. The referee's making sure there's no shirt pulling after what's happened over the last couple of days, especially the England game, with the um, Iranians getting away with it. And then when we do it to one of their players, we get a penalty given against us at the last kick of the game. Someone was fouled in there. Don't think the ref's going to give anything, though. Argentina got the ball. It's Messi looking to cross it in, showing what he's capable of. Oh, what a pass. There's a foul and a free kick to Argentina, definitely. Is the ref going to give it? Yes, he is. Yeah, he's giving it. Can't recall. The Paul was fouled in number 7. The Paul, he was fouled in the middle there. But he's fouled at the side to the left side, not in the middle. But he does play in the middle. Oh, God. Yeah, there's a lot of Argentina and Saudi Arabian supporters mixing amongst themselves in the stands. What I like to see, no trouble. And plus, there's no alcohol, so I don't think you're going to get anyone pissed out of their head looking for a fight or something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, now Messi's going to be taking this free kick in the next few seconds, just to the left, or on the left hand side. Argentina attacking. It's got Martinez and Cristiano Romero in the box. Romero, the Tottenham defender, one of the best defenders Argentina got, and Man United defender Martinez, the 5'9" centre back, as people know him as. He's on the bench for them as well. But they're saving certain players. Oh, whipped it by Messi. Tried to volley that first time. Something's going on. He's checking for a penalty. Penalty check. Looks like Argentina may have a penalty because the refs just run over to the monitor. Imagine this: he blows for a free kick. Argentina sort of take it, and then someone's pulled to the ground, and then he just runs over to the monitor, he blows his whistle, dashing over them. I mean, these referees are pretty good. They put the Premier League referees and the officials to shame, really, don't they? Let me have a look at this. Oh yeah, that's a penalty. He shoved him to the ground. He's pulling his shirt. He's got to give that definite penalty to Argentina, and he's going to be taking this. Is he going to give it? Is he giving it? Yeah, penalty to Argentina. It is an Argentina penalty, and Messi's going to be taking it. The Saudi Arabian players aren't too happy, and I think one of the Argentina players is saying to the Saudi Arabian players, "You pulled my shirt. It's a penalty." So it's a penalty to Argentina. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. I mean, yeah. I mean, it was a penalty. It wasn't. Yeah, it was the guy had the volley, yeah, and then the ref got something through his ear as the Argentina guy had the volley. It was blocked from the Saudi Arabian player, and then he just gave the penalty for a previous shirt pull. Who's taking this penalty? It's got to be Messi taking it, or is it Martinez or Messi? Yeah, Messi's taking it. I mean, why would Martinez take it? Messi's still Messi. The thing is, though, Messi did miss a penalty in the opening World Cup game of the World Cup in Russia against Iceland, but he should put this away. I mean, Iceland gave Argentina a game. Do you know what I mean? Saudi Arabia is just making too many clumsy mistakes already. Do you know what I mean? Literally, this could end up being a cricket score. You know, from 24 penalties for Argentina, Messi's only missed around looks like three. I think three. Yeah, showing three there. It's going to be a chance for Argentina to score here to make it 1-0. He'll surely put this away, Messi. I mean, he's got the quality. He's not going to miss. Still 0-0 though, but he's just about to take a penalty for Argentina to put them 1-0 up potentially against Saudi Arabia here. Lionel Messi, it's a brilliant penalty. Messi's already on the score sheet, and it is 1-0 to Argentina. Lionel Messi scoring from the penalty spot. That is what you want to see from your star man, from the icon himself. And it is a brilliant start for Argentina. What a penalty from Lionel Messi. Just so composed and completely done with class. Yeah, I mean, it's what he does best. You know, I was like at the beginning of this World Cup and my predictions as well. Argentina, I mean, I know that they should top the group. To be fair, let's be real with the teams they got in that group. However, Messi, I mean, the way he's playing, the quality he's got, he could potentially be the Golden Boot winner of this World Cup tournament. However, you got the likes of Bukayo Saka, and then if Valencia, he's got the likes of Bukayo Saka and Valencia to compete with, but he could easily get a hat trick. I mean, he's already got one in just under 10 minutes. God knows how many more he's going to get. It's Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 0. I think that's the second. No, that's the third penalty that's given in this tournament already, and the second one to be given by VAR. They're doing it really well, you know, with the VAR. Apart from the England game, Maguire was fouled, and the referee, who was a bit inconsistent, had his moments, had his bad moments, I should say as well. Didn't give it. Saudi Arabia pushing at Argentina. It's a good ball. They're attacking on the left hand side here, looking to whip it in, trying to seek the striker through, but dealt with well from Argentina's defense. Couldn't tell that was on the ball. Chance for Saudi Arabia. Deflected there, it's gone out. And Argentina lobbed it. Tried to lob it to, I think he was trying to hit them on the break there, but was giving it straight back to Saudi Arabia. Been a very open, entertaining game, and I expected it to be. You do expect Argentina to dominate the Saudis, but they're getting in the game a little bit. They're being a bit more aggressive, Saudi Arabia, being a bit more sort of like nitty gritty with it all, really. Do you know what I mean? Still 1-0 to Argentina, though, with that Messi penalty just 2 minutes ago scored. Saudi Arabia are being a bit more positive, though. They're not sitting back. They can't sit back now, can they? They're already a goal now. They know they've got to get that goal. They're attacking on the left hand side again. Argentina, it's gone out for a goal kick anyway. Yeah. Good bit of play from the Saudis, though. They're stepping it up a little bit. I mean, listen, if you're a Saudi Arabian, if you're a Saudi Arabian supporter, obviously, and that as well, you're going to be sort of like looking at this game, and you're not going to, you're not going to get anything. You're massive underdogs going into this game, but I know they're 1-0 down, and the penalty was a penalty. It was clumsy from the guy who gave it away. He was putting the Argentina player shirt in the box, gave away the penalty. But they've been a bit positive after going 1-0 down. They've been sort of running at Argentina, lobbing about the pitch, and they're less compact. However, when Argentina get the ball, they've got to be compact and sit back again. So, yeah, I mean, one more mistake from them and they'll get caught out badly. Probably be a few more of that as well with the quality Argentina got against the Saudis. Giving away from Argentina if the keeper's got that though. I think Argentina, I'm not going to lie, at times they can be a little, like from what I've seen already in the first 13 minutes, they can be a little complacent and arrogant, thinking they got the quality. They're sort of underestimating Saudi Arabia's pace on the counter. You know what I mean? It's a bit like how we were playing against Iran. We got a bit too cocky, and then we ended up switching off and conceding a sloppy goal. Well, that was when Iran got their first goal. It was 4-1, and there was a big wake up call, and then we got them 2 goals, killed the game, and then that penalty that they sort of got 50-50. But yeah, I mean that's what happens when you can get a bit too arrogant and over the top a bit, and you're playing cocky and that. And teams will just catch you on the break and punish you. You know what I mean? So Argentina's still got to bear that in mind overall as a unit. Just got to give the ball to Messi. and they got Martinez and Di Maria capable of getting the goals. Di Maria on the right, good control nearly, but went out for a throw. Too much power on that pass. I forgot as well, yeah, like the commentator just said, it might be Di Maria's last tournament as well. Been a hold up for the throne, but now it's continuing on the game and that. So it's 1-0 to Argentina. Yeah, I mean, they're all over Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia have been getting into Argentina's half a little bit more quicker and better. They've been playing a little better since after conceding that penalty. It was a good penalty for Messi. The keeper had no chance. Messi was just so confident, and I think he really intimidated the keeper. I mean, imagine the Saudi Arabian keeper, and you got a, you got a penalty against you. Got Messi or Ronaldo taking the penalties, even Kane. That would intimidate you because you know the quality they show, how the fact that it's so capable of scoring so smoothly with a penalty. Do you know what I mean? I want to see a Messi. If they did get a free kick Argentina, you know he's going to be taking that as well. Most likely Messi, and I reckon he would score it. You know, I think he only got one goal in the World Cup, and that was against Nigeria in the last group game. That they needed to win after losing one and drawing one. They looked like they were going out, and they needed to win that game to go through second in the group of 4 points. The bummer for them is they ended up playing France and losing by 4 goals to 3. They gave them a good game, but defensively it was so open at France with Mbappe like nearly 4 years ago then. Over 4 years ago, absolutely crucified the Argentinian defense. But Saudi Arabia got a set piece, a free kick to the left hand side on the left wing, further back, and I'm going to try and lob this in. Wonder what Argentina are going to be like defending set pieces and that as well. Set piece of Saudi Arabia, it's going to be cleared away here, surely. Oh, taking a while to clear. Play a bit too fancy football. Let's get out of that pitch. There you go. That's what you got to do. Risky football there, you know. So, flipping off of Argentina. It's a foul there. I think I want it. Yeah, it's a foul there. Definitely. Is he giving the foul to the referee? Surely he's giving it to Argentina. No, he hasn't. Is he giving a free kick to Argentina for that? Surely that's a foul. Just 16 minutes played. He's giving a Saudi throw-in. Look like a foul there. I'm surprised he never gave that. Flipping hell. Saudi Arabia getting a bit of possession. Need to get the ball in quick. Not bad football. And forced, yeah, it was a comfortable save from the keeper. In fact, he just needed to sort of bend down and get the ball really. Does that even count as a shot on target for the Saudis? I do not know. Do you know what I mean? You check if that does count. No. It wasn't even on. I don't know if that's even a shot on target. He's sort of passing into the keeper's hands, really. It's a good bit of play. I can see what he was trying to do on the wing, the Saudi Arabian winger there. But yeah, looking at the possession, Argentina with 59, Saudi Arabia got what, like 24% currently. So, I mean, it's expected. Now the possession is now 66, and Saudi Arabia is 34. Yeah, I don't think that counted as a shot on target, to be honest with you. Still 1-0, though. Yeah, Tagliafico was the one who sort of got, well, he got fouled. He did get fouled, and the ref gave a throw to Saudi Arabia as the ball went out of play. Bit bizarre there. Should have been a free kick and a foul to Argentina there, in my opinion, definitely. Still 1-0. Saudi Arabia got the ball, you know, they could cause a bit of damage, a bit slow with their movement in final third. Need to release the ball a bit quicker there. Yeah, now the Argentina players just doubled up on the attacking midfielder there for Saudi Arabia, and he was forced to sort of play it backwards. They still got the ball forward, and they're playing not playing that bad, you know. They're in. Looked offside, so going out. Nope, just kept it on the right hand side. It's got to whip it in or just look for players out wide, which he's done. Whipped into the box there, cleared away. The Saudi Arabia have gone backwards a little bit there, but they're playing better. I'll give it to them. Or giving the ball away though. Looks offside. He was miles offside. Flag stayed down. Ah, it's over anyway. Is that Martinez? It was. Now the flag goes up. He was offside. He was miles offside. I could see that before he even touched the ball. It's even, yeah, he was miles offside. I think him and Di Maria just to the bottom right hand corner of the screen. He was on the right there. I think it was him. He was offside as well. So there's a couple of players. So I mean, if he was to score, it wouldn't have counted anyway. A matter of seconds, the flag was up after he took that shot anyway. You know what I'm saying? Still 1-0. Very entertaining game of football. There's bound to be more goals in it. I'll say that. Have Argentina been as good as I thought they would be? We're trying to be, like when it comes to attacking over the last few minutes, really, not really, but they just got the quality and they're trying to hit Saudi Arabia on the break. They're so comfortable. Like if they give the ball away, they know they'll get it back in a matter of seconds. Do you know what I mean? Giving the ball away a little bit though if it's going out for a throw in to Argentina. Yeah. Look, the Argentina fans will party and just jumping on the seats. Mental. Top support. You always got to credit them for that. Oh, it's still 1-0. It's gotten a little flat the game over the last couple of minutes. I won't lie. There is a chance here on the right hand side. He's got to get the ball in quick though. It's good defending from Saudi Arabia, forcing it for a throw. And look at that came with the Argentina. What's it? The number 26 for Argentina. What's the guy's name? Sorry, I need to. Yeah, Milani. It looked like he came with his foot there for Saudi Arabia for him, but he's giving it to Argentina. Kind of. I mean, to be fair, I don't think the lines were sort of new, trying to get on with the game quick, I suppose, isn't it? But yeah, big shock there. It's a throw and taker from Argentina. Messi on the ball here. Lionel Messi. Oh, he's giving the ball away. Got a bit of play there. Got the ball. Martinez is free in the box, and that's miles over. Trying to go for a stunner there. I don't know if it was a shot or a cross from Gomez there. It's miles over. Look, I mean, the keeper didn't even have to dive or try and get a fingertip to try and get near that ball. I don't know what it was. It looked like a shot slash cross. I don't know. Bizarre there. Really bizarre. This year Argentina have played like a total of 6 games and they haven't even lost any. Do you know what I mean? That says it all. So they're unbeaten in their last 6, and if they obviously win today, which they are, that'll be 7 games overall this year, 7 international games that they'll be unbeaten in. So they look like a good outfit to win the World Cup. I'll say that. Argentina captain Lionel Messi has been their best playmaker. The chance early on, obviously the penalty which he converted to put Argentina 1-0 up against the Saudis here as it still is with just over 20 minutes played. By the way, this is the only game I'm going to be streaming today. I'm not going to probably be streaming the game till probably maybe Thursday or maybe a weekend. It depends. You know what I mean? Maybe do the England game depending on the time and my schedule in it. If I've got a busy schedule, I'll probably just go to the pub and watch it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a 7 o'clock kickoff later on a Friday night, anyways. So Saudi Arabia haven't even had a shot on target. Argentina have had 2 attempts on target, the Messi chance and the Messi penalty, and they had 3 shots, the Gomez shot and the 2 Messi chances, one being his penalty, and obviously, oh, they're in again. Messi again. Keeper thought about coming. He's got to score, Messi. Yes, he has. 2-0 to Argentina. The flag stays down. He timed his run to perfection there. The flag has gone up. Still 1-0. I don't think this will count. He must have known he was. The thing is, I think he knows he's so good. It must be pretty tight. Let me have a look at this. Ooh, I think he might just be offside. I don't know. I don't know. I think he was offside. Timed his run nearly to perfection. It was pretty tight, but the goalkeeper kind of hesitated. And Messi, yeah, no goal, still 1-0. Messi didn't hesitate. The keeper did put it away, but it was offside. So no goal, still 1-0 to Argentina. There we go. So I'm just watching the game here. Yeah, it's an offside. Was it Messi or Di? Like it was Di Maria who's offside, I think. Second time Argentina's been caught offside. Shows a bit of lapse of concentration there. The Messi one when he was offside and scored, he was really tight, but I think he must have been offside. Plus, they use automated VAR, so and the officiating in this tournament has been pretty good most of the time. So yeah, I mean, I think he probably was offside. Unlucky though. It's not the first time he's probably been caught offside for a goal. I mean, look, Haaland was it a few like what a few weeks ago, earlier in November, was caught offside for a goal. It's just offside in that. Some even the top players they think they're onside and they're the time they run. But if you look at it close up, they're just about off. It's so tight. That's why they have VAR and automated VAR as well for a reason. Still 1-0 to Argentina though in the first 25 minutes of this game. Yeah, I mean, Saudis are just pretty open defensively. They're trying to be compact, but Argentina is just ripping them apart, just passing it around and lobbing balls up the pitch. You got Messi on the counter, and Saudi Arabia, it's like they're scared of Messi, and I mean, I can understand why, but they would find him intimidating. So you know, Messi's been on fire in this game. I'll say that. They give it all the chance to Saudi Arabia. I haven't really got anyone. Nah, they're on the counter. It's a foul to Argentina. Someone who was fouled there. Otamendi was fouled. It looks like he's pulled his hamstring. Maybe I don't know. I think he'll be all right. Oh yeah, caught him. There's a free kick. Saudi Arabia had a chance to counter, but the guy running with the ball in the middle of the park didn't really have like clinical support alongside him. So yeah, he was offside. Oh, yeah, he was clearly offside. Messi, to be fair. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it was miles off. It looks tight from the first angle, but you look back at it there in the automated VAR, which they just showed, he was miles offside. They've had 4 offsides Argentina already. Jesus. Saudi Arabia haven't even had anyone offside yet. Surprised about that. Bit of a weird one. Another free kick. Gomez fouled. Argentina got a free kick in their own half here. They're trying to lob this up the pitch, maybe to the likes of Martinez and Messi going forward for them. Yeah. Hmm. Been a weird game. Not a bad game. Just times has been a little flat. Times has been a little bit up here and that. You know what I mean? On a high, I should say. Argentina got the ball back here. It's Messi on it. Get out wide to the left. It's a good pass that is to wasn't a good ball into the box from number 3 there for Argentina. Trying to get the ball back. Saudi Arabia have actually not really been given them that bad of a game. The thing is, Argentina got so much quality going forward. Oh, they're through again. Martinez. Yeah, 2-0. That's a goal. Definitely a goal. Martinez has just scored to make it 2-0 to Argentina. I think I mean he was onside clearly. It was a brilliant run. Picked out superbly there. 2-0. This could easily be a cricket score right now for Argentina. They could easily win this by more goals. Could like by more than 4-0, I should say. So it's 2-0. We'll have a look at this. It's the he's eye times has run brilliantly. He's just onside. Messi's off though. They were all focused on Messi and didn't really track Martinez. Chips it over the keeper superbly there. 2-0 to Argentina. Literally, man. Yeah, Argentina 2, Saudi Arabia 0. Composed Panenka over the keeper. Cheeky chip there. 2-0. Martinez with the goal at number 22. They're checking it. They are checking it. Wow, now they're checking it a bit late now, isn't it? Oh, Offside, no goal. Still 1-0. Huh. Still 1-0. No goal. No goal. No goal, no goal. So it is still 1-0 to Argentina. That goal did not count. He did look offside a little bit. They must have used the automated VAR. Saudi Arabia celebrating like everybody won the flipping tournament. You know what I mean? So imagine this year they score a penalty given by VAR. Messi has a goal chalked off for offside. The flag did go up instantly. He was miles offside. If you look at it on the automated VAR, that Martinez one, the one who he scored, chip it over the keeper. It was so tight. It was just offside potentially. That's automated VAR for you right there. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant ball here. Saudi Arabia on attack to the right. It's got to get in the box quick. Oh, Argentina making a bit of a mess there. It's gone out for Saudi Arabia corner. Wow, came out of nowhere. So obviously you muck around at the back and get too cocky and confident with your play. A bit too overconfident, I should say, there from Argentina's point of view. So it's still 1-0. That goal from Martinez was ruled out for offside. The only goal in the game was the Messi penalty. Half an hour played. Saudi Arabia got a corner right on half hour mark, literally. I don't know how this game's still 1-0. But I mean, VAR have been ruled, the offside have ruled out two goals really. One from the lines, but then one for VAR. So fair enough. Every time Argentina go forward, they always look like they're going to score. If there's any chirp putting in the box here, he'll give a penalty. Watch. They're not stupid, these officials. Do you know what I mean? Saudi Arabia got the boy on the edge. Free kick to Saudi Arabia. That's a definite foul. Clumsy one there for the ball. Yeah, it's definite foul. Contact there. Free kick to Saudi Arabia to the left in Argentina's half. Well, Otamendi's 34, flipping off. Probably younger, like 30, 30, 31 or something. Younger, like age-wise. Jesus Christ. Free kick here, whipped him, Saudi Arabia. Keeper's caught that comfortably. Good catch from Emi Martinez, comfortable. Got to get more players forward, though, Argentina. They need to be a bit more. I think their passing hasn't been as good. A lot of teams pass in this tournament. They're quite nervous and always a brilliant pass. He looked offside there, though. Again, yeah, he was offside again. I swear that's like the sixth time someone from Argentina has been caught offside. It's ridiculous. Di Maria. It's like the second time he's been caught offside. Flipping off. Twice there for Di Maria. 6 times for Argentina. There's been like offside calls. Ridiculous. They should be doing a lot better. Got like when it comes to concentration, just with their final third and that. The final third's been good, but they're just getting caught offside. Saudi Arabia haven't even been caught offside. You expect Saudi Arabia to be giving them out like more offsides than that. Argentina have had 6 offside calls already in just over half an hour played. Crazy, ridiculous. Honestly, the throw and taken to cross in. No one there for Saudi Arabia to make decent contact with it. Another cross with Tim. Didn't have anyone clinically on the end of that. Given away again from Argentina. It's Argentina throws. Good tackle there from Saudi Arabia's number 13. Brilliant tackle. They're not playing about you there. They're still in the game. Argentina need to get that second to kill the game off. Malia taking the throw there for Argentina, the number 26. Argentina going a little bit backwards, but it's a good kick up the pitch there for Martinez. Is he on? Oh, it's gone straight back to the Saudi Arabian keeper there. If I was Argentina, I'd be disappointed that they're just winning this game 1-0. They've had 2 goals chalked out for basically offside, so in reality, it could easily have been like 2-3-0. There wasn't any like VAR, but what can you do? The paw on the ball is they need to give it to Messi. Messi's the playmaker. Messi's the one who's composed and got the confidence. Di Maria, Messi on the ball now. Messi's got to turn on the left-hand side. It's gone out of play. Gomez didn't get there in time. I can see what Messi was trying to do with the pass out wide on the left of Gomez, forcing him forward, but it was too much power and intensity on it, and he went up for a Saudi Arabia throw. Yeah, he was just actually was just offside Gomez with the arm. That's the way automated VAR works. It's more accurate than drawing the flipping lines, I suppose, isn't it? That's how tight it is. You know what I mean? Messi got the ball here. He looked off again. Martinez 2-0. He looks offside. He's offside again. Oh, this is ridiculous. What's he, they keep getting caught offside, Argentina. That's the seventh time already in the first half. Under 35 minutes played, and it's the seventh time he's caught offside. Yeah, miles offside. No goal. I mean, Messi could have to, Martinez could have to, but they just keep getting caught offside. It's ridiculous. Saudi Arabia's giving the ball away again, though. It would have been offside. Messi knows it. It's ridiculous. I mean, I don't think I think we had a few offsides in England yesterday, but not as many as Argentina. Saudi Arabia haven't even got anyone offside. Watch them get a goal. Just watch Saudi Arabia scoring a goals miles on sides. You know what I mean? It's just one of them games that Argentina having no luck when it comes to scoring the goals. It keeps getting like ruled out or something. Free kick to Argentina though. Saudi Arabia just giving the ball back to them. Like, yeah, it's a free kick to Argentina. Something's happened. I don't know what's happened. Yeah, just sort of stopped a bit. Oh, it's a free kick to Argentina. I thought something happened. I thought it was a medical issue in the crowd or something, or the ball was a bit like sort of flat, but turns out not. Still 1-0 to Argentina. This game should be 4-0, but the amount of times they're getting caught offside, Argentina says it already. Do you know what I mean? So sums it up. Yeah, Messi is a good pass into Gomez, which wasn't Martinez. Gomez was out of position there, but he held onto the ball, controlled it, and helped with what's a foul. Did well with the play. That's a foul, referee. Yeah, it's a clear foul. I could see that. It was a clear foul. It wasn't actually that intent or that rough as I thought it would be, but it was a foul. Just about. The Paul's gonna whip this in. He's gonna pass it to Messi. Who knows? Argentina are very good on the counter, but they just keep getting caught offside so easily. It's ridiculous. Like when we were hitting Iran on the counter, there was no offsides in our play. The England team are concentrating more rather than the flipping Argentina team right now on the counter attack. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's not good enough from an Argentina fan's point of view if you're watching this. Any Argentina fans looking at this game properly. Do you know what I mean? That's good at play. But it's sloppy with their final thirds when it comes to trying to attack out wide as well. Argentina just giving the ball away and just Messi's passed it out for a throw in. Paredes just passed it out for a throw in now. I think so. It's all really sums up the first half for Argentina. I think that was Otamendi actually. Paredes was trying to get to the ball, but Otamendi looked like Otamendi. I think it was him that passed out of play. So Mal, the number 7 for Saudi Arabia, is now down injured. I think he's got a calf problem or something. I'm not sure though. I'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting first half. I'll say that. You know what I mean? It's a very interesting first half. They're in the game, Saudi Arabia still. You've got to give them credit for still staying in it, despite them. They probably should be about 4-0 down, but the amount of offsides that's given against Argentina due to lack of concentration is ridiculous. I think he's got a shin problem, the number 7, Salman, for Saudi Arabia. I don't know, a calf or shin problem. He's limping a little bit. Crazy, isn't it? Saudi Arabian manager's going nuts at one of his coaching staff, I think. Yeah. So, think the fourth official's having to calm it all down. Do you know what I mean? You know what ball that is? Left hand side. Saudi Arabia on the attack here. There's no one really there that's making that run. They're going to give the ball away to Argentina. It's not a good ball in there, is it? They're so comfortable defensively, Argentina. They could just give the ball away and just have it back in seconds, like I said. Oh, was a free kick to somebody. Big Argentina. Yeah, Di Maria was fouled. Yeah, Argentina got a free kick. Well, there's like 5 minutes to go before half time. Still 1-0. I don't know how this game's 1-0. It should be like 3 or 4 easily, to be fair. The chances missed by Argentina and the ones scored by Messi with the penalty, and then the ones they scored that are offside. You know what I mean? It says it already. Martinez has scored 2 goals that are offside, and Messi scored one that was offside as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Brilliant counter attacking bit of play. Mero there. Cleared away from the Saudis. Oh, he's onside. Mr. Paul. Di Maria. Messi. Lovely control from Messi. That is an Argentina corner. Good control, but number 12, Sadul, I think that's how you say his name. I think that's what it's on the back of the shirt. Number 12, the Saudi Arabian defender there, gets a good touch out, forces it out of play for an Argentina corner. I think Messi's going to be taking this. No, Gomez is taking it. Gomez with the corner here for Argentina. He's going to pass it to Messi. He's going to do like a short corner. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, yes, indeed he is. Free kick to Argentina. It's a clumsy one. I mean, that should be a yellow card for number 8 for Saudi Arabia. Once Sorry, my people. My apologies for that. Oh, it's a volley over from Argentina. The free kick, I think it was the Paul with a volley there went over. I had a bit of a problem with my sort of internet and that, so my apologies. My apologies for that. Yeah, the shot there from the Paul went over. By the way, it was from a Messi free kick, cleared away from the Saudi Arabian defense. He tried volleying it. He did volley it first time, miles over into the stands. You know what I mean? Nearly at the stadium. Still 1-0 to Argentina. Nothing's changed with the regarding the score. They're in the game still, Saudi Arabia. They're just lacking the final third, which is expected because they haven't got as good players as Argentina, to be fair. Oh, no, nothing given. Oh, he slipped. Saudi Arabia on the counter it to the left. Too many players doubling up on him. The number 9 there on the ball. He's doubled up completely. He's stuck. He's got to try and force it out for a corner. Argentina throwing it? Yeah, Argentina. No, Saudi Arabia throw. We gave it to Argentina for a minute. The number 9 was completely there for Saudi Arabia. Still 1-0 though in this game to Argentina. Good attendance today. I'll give it that. Probably one of the best attendance in the World Cup. Last night as well, Wales USA. There's a lot of Americans there and quite a few Welsh fans there as well, as there was with Iran England. I think there was one game with Dutch against Senegal. A lot of Dutch fans didn't go, and I know it's in Qatar, but you should always support your country. I mean, the size of the Dutch and their reputation, they should at least be taking more support than there should be. No penalty there for Saudi Arabia. Definitely not a penalty. He needs to get up and get on with the game as he has the number 10 there for Saudi Arabia going down. Yeah. We'll have a look at this. Well, he slipped anyway. He didn't even dive. I think he slipped. He did slip. He knew he slipped. It's Messi on the ball, yeah. Yeah, it was never a penalty. I could see that from miles away. Just slipped there, unfortunately, but it happens, in it? Messi's on the side. It was Messi on. It wasn't Messi at first, but now he's on the ball. It's a good pass in, straight to the Saudi Arabian keeper. Though. Yeah, it looks like half time. It's going to probably be 1-0 to Argentina, unless Argentina get a second goal on the counter or Saudi Arabia potentially shock them. Don't know yet. Still in the game though, like I said, the Saudis, despite being 1-0 down. See, this was England, yeah, against Saudi Arabia. We'd probably be at least 3-4-0 up by now, I guarantee you. I'm not gonna lie, because Saudi Arabia, they're pretty shambolic. But they're players that they're sort of playing a bit like Iran did, trying to sort of run at you on the counter, then they just give the ball away in the final third. And then defensively, they sit compact, but they just get like run through so easily, like with the quality of players that Argentina have got. And obviously, if we played them, we'd probably do the same, but we wouldn't be offside as much, I don't think. Giving away Argentina again. Saudi Arabia got the ball on the counter. 5 minutes added on. Good tackle there. Like Christian Romero with the tackle for Argentina. They got the ball. 5 minutes added on at the end of this first half. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting second half, I mean, to be fair, 5 minutes is probably the lowest amount of added time at the end of a half that you'd expect. They're in here. The ball, Messi, no, was poor pass with the ball to Messi. You can see what he's trying to do, but yeah, it was blocked there from the Saudi Arabian defender. God, I'm falling asleep watching this game a little bit. I won't lie, it's gotten a bit flat. There should be more goals than it currently is for Argentina because Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia do not look a threat at all. Says it all really, It's a wonder pass there, Di Maria. Got a square at this time. The cross wasn't good there. Still got the ball. Argentina in the Saudi's penalty box just outside now. Gomez on the left-hand side here, pushing forward. He's been quite good, Gomez. You know what I mean? He's been getting forward and creating more opportunities than. Oh, it's a good save. Di Maria with the flick on, couple saved from the Saudi Arabian keeper. Yeah, it was Di Maria with the flick on there. Yeah, that covered. It wasn't enough power. He needed a bit more power to flick it in the back of the net past the keeper. It was quite light, the touch. I think I don't know. Yeah, he did. He did try and create a chance there to score. It was sort of an attempt on target, Literally. Got the Argentina to get a second. Saudi Arabia are in the game. They don't look a threat at all. One of the Saudi Arabian attackers has just gone down. I think it was one of the There's a number 7 who had a problem with his calf, that shin. Looked like his bandage up. He had to remove it a little bit. And he's just gone down right on half time. It looks like a bad one. Salman, yeah, number 7, Salman. I think that's how you say his name. The number 7 for Saudi Arabia. He's gone down for a second time. He's coming off just towards the end of this first stuff. What a shame! What a shame! Look, I mean, there's been quite a few players getting injured. Yeah, Kiarte was stretched off. The Iran keeper, he was injured in that. Harry Kane, it looked like he went off injured with a minor knock. He should be all right for Friday. Then Maguire with his blurred vision. Wasn't really an injury though. Was sort of a concussion or something. But we had to take him off for a precaution anyway. And save him for the Friday night game. Hopefully he'll be all right. Because the way Maguire played yesterday for England well, we do need him for the US. He is pretty good for England for his club, compared to his club that he already plays for now. So Salmon off the number 7. It is like a calf injury or something, a pulled muscle for I think a Bito or Burgers or something. I think I don't even know. Number 18, Albio, I think that's how you say his name. Listen, some of these names I'm shit at pronouncing. I won't even lie to you lot. So yeah, so excuse my language there. It's a shame. He looks devastated. The number 7, Alman. Number 10, Salim's now the captain. That was a captain that went off injured as well. Actually, yeah, he was the one who was behind the attacking player. He was sort of in a cam role there. What a shame. What a shame. He looked like one of the you know dangerous players on the counter. At halftime as well, I do switch my camera off and mute myself because I was just going to get a little snack or a bit more water or something at the toilet. I need it at halftime, trust me. But yeah, overall, not a bad first half. It's just a shame there's not as many goals as you think there would be. The chances created by Argentina, including the penalty scored by Messi and the 3 goals that have been chalked off for offsides from Argentina. They could basically be about 4-5-0 up with the chances they've had overall, and obviously the ones that were offsides says it all, really, isn't it? But they could do better, Argentina. If they wanna challenge the likes of us, Brazil, Germany for the World Cup. Even Spain, who are ranked up in the top 5 as well. Even France. Do you know what I mean? Like, they want to challenge. They got to do a lot better than this. Because this is Saudi Arabia, they should be absolutely annihilating Saudi Arabia. Look at Saudi Arabia's quality in their team compared to Argentina's. It says it already, isn't it? Oh man, got a comment. Can we see the game? Unless you want me to get copyrighted, I don't think so. Don't think so at all. Still 1-0 here. Ref's just about to blow his whistle for half time. Probably be an extra 2 minutes added on because of the Saudi Arabian midfielder Cam, the number 7 arm, when he went off injured. There we have it. It's half time. Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 0. Yeah, overall Argentina in their play, they've been positive going forward, really creative. They've had 3 goals chalked offside and had a penalty from given from VAR that Messi scored. Apart from that, they have been decent, but their final third and their passing needs to improve, and they need to really go for it in the second half. They could easily be about 4-5-0 up in this first half, but some of their final thirds and them getting caught offside due to a lapse of concentration has really overall let them down in that. So yeah, but yeah, that's all I can really say. Saudi Arabia have been trying to hit, Argentina on the counter. After they went 1-0 down early on with that Messi penalty, they were quite deep, compact. After that, they sort of spread themselves out a bit a bit more creative, trying to make runs go forward, but they just lack the quality of the final third as well compared to Argentina. But yeah, that's the halftime score. I'm going to take a little bit of a quick break. I'm going to mute my mic, switch my camera off, and I'll be back within the next 5 minutes, fingers crossed. So yes, I'll see you lot then. I'll see you lot for the second half indeed. All right, we're back, people, and that as well. Had to go and get an extra bit of water and that, get thirsty when I'm doing these streams, in it. So halftime, Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 0. Yeah, Messi penalty inside 13 minutes. Took a while for them to sort it all out and that as well, but it was still early on when the ref gave the penalty. It took a while for Messi to sort of take it because of the Saudi Arabian players arguing in that whether it was a penalty, etc. It was a clear penalty as well. Yeah. soon as and Roy Keane are now arguing now. Honestly. Yeah. But second half should be underway in the next 5 to 7 minutes overall because we did have a couple. Well, we did have one Saudi Arabian player go off in the late stages of the first half of the added time. It was 5 minutes added on that ended up being extended maybe to 7 to 8 minutes potentially. So yeah, added on, I should say. But overall, yeah, I've been pleased with Argentina. It's been a good game of football. Like I said, Saudi Arabia is still in the game. They have been competing decently, but Argentina been holding up the ball a lot better than I thought they would be in that as well. Be doing better than the likes of Iran and Qatar, I'll be honest. But yeah, they're not, they're still in the game, but it's getting caught off so easily. But Argentina on the counter literally have been offside about 3 times. Messi scored a goal that was offside. He was miles offside, as you can see with the automated VAR for those watching the game and that. Martinez had 2 goals chalked offside. They're probably just offside as well. I'm going to look at them now. Some brilliant football from Argentina. It's a great finish from Martinez for the first goal. It was this. If we look here on the replay, offside. Yeah, he was offside. His automated VAR. He's offside. And there's another one he scored as well. He sort of, yeah, looks like he's going to chip it. Goes around the keeper and scores. I mean, he was miles offside for that one. You could see it for the second goal he scored that was off. They've got to believe in themselves more, Argentina, and just keep on creating more chances. And then they should win this game maybe 3 or 4-0 realistically now because at half time it's 1-0. They should be like 4-0 up. They haven't taken some of their chances as well. Been caught offside a few times because of lapse of concentration. Second half, I think they'll learn from their mistakes. They should do a team like Argentina with an inspirational player and captains such as Lionel Messi and experienced players such as Martinez and Di Maria in your side as well, not Otamendi. They should learn from that, and they'll probably pick Saudi Arabia apart, and they'll probably win it like 3 or 4-0. So my Florida prediction is still on potentially in that. I mean, one thing I noticed as well, Saudi Arabia have given away a lot of stupid fouls, but I think they're trying to stay in the game and keep the score down, to be fair. And they've got to take a few risks. It's one World Cup, you know what I mean? But yeah, one more play. The thing is, if they do it more and more in the second half, someone's bound to get a second yellow or even a straight red and get sent off, do you know what I mean? So there is that in mind as well. But yeah, 2 hours, just under 2 hours till the next World Cup game, which is a very interesting one in that as well. This kicks off at 1 o'clock. So yeah, it's still 1-0 to Argentina for people just wondering. Yeah, still 1-0. Yeah. Hmm. So I was checking something there. Yeah, so it's Mexico. So not Mexico. Denmark, Tunisia. Denmark should win that. If you want my prediction for the Denmark game, I'm probably gonna go. I'll probably go 3-1 Denmark. I think Denmark are going to win. They've got Joachim Andersen playing. I hope he don't get injured or else we're screwed. you know what I mean? Or else we'd have to buy some more players in Jan, which we already have to anyway. Yeah, I mean, Denmark got the likes of Joachim Andersen. Who else have they got? Christian Eriksen. Højbjerg's another good player. Christiansen at the back with Anderson there. Casue Schmeichel, you name it. You know what I mean? So they've got a decent team in that as well. They play with spirit and they play as a team. Do you know what I mean? There's no egos in there. I'll be honest with you. God, second half is underway in that now. But I think if you want, I'm seeing. I don't know. Let me check when Brazil play. Brazil play Thursday. Potentially I could be doing that game. They're playing Serbia in it. Brazil, yeah, 7 o'clock. That might be a shout for a watch along. Portugal, Ghana as well. One of them 2 games I may be doing watch alongs for. Could even do 2 in one day. Nah, I probably won't. I'll probably just do 1 in one day. I'm not ready for I'm not up for doing 2 unless England are playing. And then he had another decent game or something. Like I don't know, the knockout stages, if we played whoever, like the Dutch or the Senegal, even Ecuador, depending on where they finish in the group in the round of 16, if we top our group as well. And then you got some other game, I don't know, let's say I'm just gonna make a guess like Brazil, France or something, then yeah, I mean I'll probably do that as well because that is a big game. I might even stream the World Cup final. Like there are going to be some games I may go to the pub to, hence to why there'll be no watch along, especially England games and other big games involving the likes of Germany, Brazil, France, Spain, and that, etc. Do you know what I mean? As much as I don't really like Spain style play. I think it's kind of boring and a bit flat and a bit just predictable and that. You know what I mean? They play in a really arrogant fashion as well. They're a bit boring and just they're not as joyful to watch. It's not like England where we were just really like competed and just you know like being really positive in our attacking play and our play in general, of course, rather than trying to kick the penalty spot away and be dirty and like that's not us. But we're never like that. Like as a team when we're playing, it's not England. Usually that's the Italians and the Spanish who usually play dirty. Even the Colombians last time when we played them in the World Cup round of 16 and Kane had a penalty to put us 1-0 up, which he scored, but the Colombians were kicking the penalty spot. We're just fouling and being dirty and all of that. It's ridiculous. Just sums it. So it says it already about them. You know, that's what could get a team out. Do you know what I mean? That's why teams get knocked out because they're dirty and they don't play the game properly and they're unsportingly disgraceful, to be fair. So yeah. Love the way they got Paul Pogba in the Pepsi ad, and he's not even in the World Cup. He's going to miss it because he's been injured for the last like 3-4 months. Unbelievable. They're going to miss. I mean, they've got Benzema out. Someone told me Giroud's injured. I don't know about that. I haven't been reading much about that. But I know Benzema, Kante, and Paul Pogba, three massive players for France, injured and missing the World Cup fully. It's not going to be the World Cup, France. You never know, though. I mean, what they've got Australia, I believe, tomorrow night. So, no, tonight, isn't it? Sorry, it's tonight, the France Australia game. They should win now, but it's not going to be easy. Remember the last time they played Australia in the World Cup, which is the last World Cup in 2018 in Russia. They just about beat them by 2-1. I think it was the opening game of the tournament. So we'll have to wait and see what France are going to be like. But yeah, also there's other teams. I mean, we got like Canada, Ghana. I haven't seen in the World Cup in ages. The US yesterday, that was their first World Cup in 8 years, and that as well. Do you know what I mean? Trying to think of any other teams. Wales, that was their first World Cup since 1958. What's that? 64 years ago. 8 times 8, 64. Do you know what I mean? So commentator was like yesterday when I was watching the Wales game. Was it US? The last time they were in the World Cup was 8 years ago, and then the commentator goes, Wales, it was 8 times 8, which equals 64, and that was 64 years ago, back in 1958. So yeah, nice bit of commentary there. The players are just coming back out for the second half. The Saudi Arabian team and the Argentina team as well. Listen, I mean, I expect nothing better than Argentina masterclass second half and a bit more concentration when it comes to the final third and them trying to hit the Saudis on the counter. So what can I ask for really? That's all they need to do. They need to get the ball to Messi more as well, and they need to improve in their final third and with their passing. They need to pass more smooth and clinically. You know what I mean? We know how they can play, especially a player like Messi, the likes of Martinez and Di Maria up front alongside him as well. Do you know what I mean? So I have to wait and see. God, it's going to be interesting. It is going to be interesting indeed. Oh man, like the second half is just gonna get underway. Fingers crossed, it's a good one. We're off. So it's still 1-0. Second half is just kicked off. Going to be really, really interesting now. So no changes at half time. Saudi Arabia did make that change just before half time as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it all goes down, to be fair, during this match. It feels weird watching a game like around 11 o'clock in the morning. This game kicked off at kicked off at 10 o'clock. Says it already, isn't it? It's a World Cup though. I mean, Qatar are about 3 hours ahead. So currently, what it'd be about like 9 minutes past two. It's 9 minutes past 11 here. So yeah, it's not bad. I thought it'd be like about a 6 to 8 hour difference time wise, but turns out that's a brilliant run here. I'm not even sure who made that run. Is that Martinez down for Argentina? That's not good. Ain't good. He's the guy who can get the goals for them. It's a striker. You know what I mean? The star striker. He's had 2 goals chalked off for offside. No, it's Di Maria. Sorry, Di Maria. Di Maria. I repeat, Di Maria is down injured. I think he's all right though. He's gone down like he's been shot. Just get up and get on with the game. You know how many these players are like? Walk it off. It's not that bad. I think he took a knock to the side of his leg there. I think he's all right. I don't think he's pulled a hamstring or just to the side down there, sort of. He's all right. Just to walk it off, to be fair. It's a foul, a free kick to Argentina. The rest just do a drop ball. Oh, fair enough then. Bit of a weird one. Some strange things about the refereeing in this World Cup. Offside. He hasn't even touched the ball, to be fair. It's gone off for a goal kick. The flag did go up, so I don't know where they're going to take it from. The spot he was caught offside, or the goalkeeper's just going to take a goal kick because he made the run in an offside position, just offside actually. Maybe just on actually, Maybe just on. I don't know, Di Maria there on the right hand side. Maybe just a little one. Right? Goal kick or what? Oh, it's a free kick taken in the spot he was caught offside. Saudi Arabia don't even know where to take it. So it's all really, isn't it? Saudi Arabia, though, they're still in this game, like I've been saying. It's not over yet. If they concede another goal, then the game will be over. But you just can't see Argentina giving away any stupid fouls or giving away the ball stopping in their own half. Because Saudi Arabia, they get towards the edge of the box, and then their final third, they struggle. They're in here, though. They're in here. It's a chance for Saudi Arabia. It's a goal. Oh, my word. They level Saudi Arabia. Wow. Oh, my word. It's Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 1. Oh, my word. Wow. Goal. Goal for Saudi Arabia. They can't believe it. I can't believe it. Speaking, I said Saudi Arabia, I said Argentina don't look like conceded, and then straight away, they do concede. It's 1-1. There's no VAR. Sorry, there's no VAR needed for that one at all. There. Wow. The favourites are level just conceded. The good finish. The keeper couldn't really do much. Oh, Saudi Arabia's number 11. I need to get his name though. Hold on. I think it's him. Took a bit of a deflection off Romero there. He couldn't do anything about that. Martinez. Wow. Madness. 1-1. That's the first World Cup goal as well this tournament, obviously. Crazy. El Sharari. That's how he says him. El Sharari. He's got 7 goals in 13 before coming into this game. Made that 8 goals in 14 in all international games, but in the qualifying rounds, he scored 7 goals in 13 games for them to help them qualify for the World Cup. They got the ball that has free kick to Argentina. Messi fouled. Wow, that's that's got to shock Argentina a bit. They absolutely dominated Saudi Arabia in the first half, and then within the first few minutes, that's their first attempt on target Saudi Arabia as well. It's 1-1 in the first few minutes of the second half. Unbelievable. What a game we got here on our hands. That's mental, that. It was a free kick there, surely, for Argentina. Don't give it a goal kick. Like Di Maria is fouled there, but the referee didn't think so. Unbelievable game of football here, Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's a great finish as well. So he took a bit of a deflection off Tottenham defender Christian Romero there, but yeah, nothing the goalkeeper and the Argentinian defense could do about that. It's a good bit of counter-attacking play from Saudi Arabia. If they were to win this would be this would be a shock in the World Cup. Argentina getting a bit too complacent. Give it away again. Too fancy there. They only attack Saudi Arabia on the right hand side here. They're getting into the game. We slipped. Yeah, it's a foul. Free kick to Argentina there. On second thoughts, this group's not looking as easy for Argentina, and they still got to play Poland and Mexico. and they've been stopping possession the final third at times in this game. Don't know what it is. Messi's been brilliant today, by the way, and Martinez both forward for them, the number 22. But defensively, I don't know. They're not playing bad, but they're just getting caught out easily by Saudi Arabia. But they've only had one attempt Saudi Arabia scored from it. Argentina was still, I mean, they obviously are still in the game, and all they need is a decent chance going forward. But Saudi Arabia have been the better team starting off the second half. They've got another player down injured here badly, Saudi Arabia, in the middle of the pitch. Like an ankle injury. For the goal scorer, El Shaarawy there, for Saudi Arabia. Oh, yeah, stood on his foot there. I think he'll be all right. It's not an ankle injury, just a stamp on the foot accidentally. Well, the Argentina fans still in spirit. I mean, if I was an Argentina fan, I'd still be confident of still winning it. But Saudi Arabia partying, I mean, that's what it means to them, a goal in it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, against Saudi Arabia. Oh, it's blocked. What a block that was from Christian Romero. That might have been headed in, or even potentially on target. Saudi Arabia plays a real good football. What a goal! Oh my God. You're hearing this in the script right now. It's Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 2. No way. What am I watching? What a goal that is. That was an absolute gem of a strike. This was not written in the script, was it? Fair play to Saudi Arabia. They've been a much better team starting off the second half. Early on, 2 attempts, 2 goals. No, 3 attempts. They had a shot that was blocked before that as well. That looked like it was going in if it wasn't for the block. But Argentina are now 2-1 down. Oh my God. I mean, I'm sorry, but you don't need VAR for that. That looked like a really good goal. Nothing wrong with that at all. They're number 10 scoring. So, what's the number 10's name? I don't know much about Saudi Arabia. I'm going to be so honest. I do not know much, but that's a brilliant goal. The control, the composure. What a goal this is. Oh, that's a brilliant goal. That's one of the goals of the tournament. That is. If you just see Saudi Arabia's second goal there, that is a gem of a strike. Could just about got a hand to it, Martinez, but couldn't do much about the power there. And it's Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 2. What a goal. What a goal. That's outrageous, that is. What finish. No one saw that coming at all. They should have been 4-0 down at half time, and now they're winning 2-1. That's what happens when you don't take the chances in the World Cup. Wow. That is incredible. Saudi Arabia are outside the world's top 50 as well, Didn't even know that. El Desari for Argentina, for Saudi Arabia. El Desari is their number 10. He was the one who got the second goal. That was a brilliant goal. The movement before the build up as well was class. It was an amazing goal. Does it in the World Cup out of all tournaments as well. That's why it's the best in the world. Who cares if it's in Qatar right now? Some of the football I'm seeing from Saudi Arabia has been brilliant on the counter. If Argentina aren't careful, they're going to end up being 3-1 down, because Saudi Arabia look quick on the counter. They've got a free kick. Someone's down injured for them. Who's that? Oh, playing on. Is he giving another free kick, the ref? I mean, the possession currently is 53 for Argentina, 27 for Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia early on, in the first 10 minutes of this second half, are somehow 2-1 up. But fair play to them. They've been a better team. Come out strong. 3 attempts on goal. 3 attempts on goal, I should say, and 2 of them scored. So, yeah. I just can't believe what I'm watching. It's just poor defending from Argentina. Do you know what I mean? The goalkeeper had no chance of finishing the goals. The brilliant quality goals from Saudi Arabia. But defensively, they were open. They're just so open. Messi's not getting any service. Number 22, Martinez. He's not getting any service. He's Messi. Martinez is through. Chance for 2-2. Messi, he's got a score. Oh, it's a good tackle. Good tackle there from the Saudi Arabia defender. No penalty. Look like he got the ball clean there. This game's really livening up, Unbelievable. What are we watching? What has this World Cup come to? You know what I mean? Argentina nearly catching Saudi Arabia out. Saudi Arabia defensively were quite open there. Now it's Argentina's time to sort of thrive and shine. Do you know what I mean? It's unbelievable. Di Maria, Martinez, that's good defending there. Argentina put too many players forward. Saudi Arabia just could take them to the cleaners potentially on the counter. It's a foul there, maybe not a play it on. Messi was giving the ball away. Bit too fancy there. It's a foul given away from Lionel Messi. Two Saudi Arabian players are down. There's a free kick to Saudi Arabia now anyway. I mean, this is quite remarkable. Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 2. What a start to the second half. Saudi Arabia coming out and absolutely running Argentina off the park. But Argentina are getting into the game a little bit more, trying to get that equaliser. Do you know what I mean? Imagine losing to Saudi Arabia in the group stage. Got to give it to them, though. They started really well the second half. They've been positive throughout the game when it comes to trying to play a bit of football on the counter. Lacked the final third in the first half, but second half, trust me, they've been on their game completely, Saudi Arabia. No one saw this coming at all. No one saw this coming at all. I mean, it's unbelievable, isn't it? The Saudi Arabian fans singing, they can hear them all now. I think that's got to be them. It's shocking. That it's just shocked me, The players Argentina got, and you're losing 2-1 to Saudi Arabia, who actually have been pretty good. Like I said, unbelievable. Richard Ramirez coming off for Manchester United defender Martinez. Gomez has gone off for Fernandez. No, Alvarez. Sorry, Gomez has come off for Junior Alvarez. I thought the commentator said Fernandez, but it's Junior Alvarez. And yeah, Fernandez. Sorry, 24 Fernandez. He's come on for Martinez going forward. Talk about making a triple substitution at the right time, really, you know. You know what I mean? Martinez is through. He's too quick outside of us. Foul. Yeah, foul by number 22, Martinez there for Argentina. Saudi Arabian defender's gone down. It's free kick to Saudi Arabia. They're really going to try everything in the book to wind Argentina up and slow that clock down and get everything going their way as much as they can. It's what happens when you don't take your chances against teams like Saudi Arabia. Thank fuck for when we played Iran that we took our chances. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to lie, second half Iran were trying to hit us on the break and they woke up a little bit. If we wouldn't have taken all the chances, we could have easily potentially drawn that game. But hey, we won the game 6-2 at the end of the day. That's what we can ask for because we took our chances with the quality of players we have. Do you know what I mean? So yes, for people just tuned into the stream, Argentina losing 2-1 to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia started by far the better team. However, Argentina always got that extra bit of quality than Saudi Arabia. The likes of Messi, Martinez going forward, and Di Maria as well. But Saudi Arabia started off the second half superbly in the first 15 minutes with two brilliant goals on the counter. The second one as well was just world class, simple, out of this world. I mean, Martinez, the goalkeeper. I mean, I don't know. He didn't really have it. Was so much force and venom in the second goal. Did he have a chance? I don't really know. But a lot of people are going to be arguing and debating whether he could have done better or whether he should have done better overall. To be fair, so really depends. Argentina don't get out of this group. This will absolutely shock me. It will absolutely shock me, mate. Honestly, because they've got to play Mexico and Poland. They're not going to be easy games. If they can't beat Saudi Arabia, Why? I mean, why have they been? Why should they be given the actual chance of beating Mexico and Poland? Because Poland have got Lewandowski and Mexico always knowing to shine. They're on the counter again. Saudi Arabia have been defended well from Argentina, but the pass, the final third again, going forward for Argentina has been poor, giving the ball away cheaply in Saudi Arabia. They have the ball again. No, they haven't. They've got the ball now. Got to keep the ball. Oh, no, they got the ball back, Argentina. Got to be a bit more confident with their final third and their first time touching Saudi Arabia and passing. Do you know what I mean? Giving the ball away cheaply there. Quality pass from Messi there, but it's a good bit of defending there from Saudi Arabia. It was Junior Alvarez to making the run there. The Manchester City attacker. The Saudi Arabian defence is still tight as a rock. Literally, they're not allowing Argentina to get a sniff near the goal one bit. They're playing out of their skin, playing with their heart, playing with desire and passion. That's what you can really ask for your nation to play like. Do you know what I mean? Especially when you're playing against a team like Argentina. What a bit of movement this is. No one making that run. Got to give it out wide now to what's it? Di Maria. I think it's Di Maria on the right. It's a brilliant ball in. Martinez will just missed the header there. It's gone out for a goal kick anyway. Alvarez on the left. It's a good pass from Di Maria. Martinez, just missed it. If he would have made contact, that could have potentially ended up in the back of the net for 2-2. It's a corner, actually. Did it come off the Saudi Arabia defender later on or skinned his boot or something? It did look like it at first, but fair enough. Still 2-1. A bit of quality for Messi if they want to get back in the game. Argentina. Rodrigo there. What he did. That's going to be 2-2. Oh, what a save. What a save from the Saudi Arabian keeper. Who is that with a chance? What a save. Brilliant football from Argentina, lobbing it over the Saudi Arabia defence. What's it? Oh, I didn't react quickly enough. Fico there, they're number 3. Someone's down injured here. Who's that injured? Why Di Maria down? No? Who's that down? Otamendi. That's not a penalty. Absolutely not. Talk about over the top. What a joke. That is not a penalty. He didn't even intentionally try and kick him or make that bad a contact. That's not a penalty. It's a corner from that'll be taken by Messi now. Whipped in. Saudi Arabia got the possession back now. Got to be smart about it. Got a great pass potentially. It's going to be still the S. It is. It's going to keep it on the number 9 for Saudi Arabia. It's giving the ball away though. Oh, good play on the referee. Yeah, free kick to Argentina. High boot there. They're going to play on quick. Not the rest. Going to force them to take the free kick again. Yeah, it was further back. It wasn't that far forward. Argentina is trying to cheat their way forward there. Do you know what I mean? I think their pass has got to be a bit more direct to Argentina. You know what I mean? If they want to try and catch the Saudis out. Oh, God. So, 25 minutes to go, basically. It's still Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 2. What a second half we've had. What a game it's been as well. It's been really entertaining. It's been quite free-flowing as well. It's not as tight and compact as the Senegal-Netherlands game. You know, it wasn't as boring and dull, I should say, despite the Netherlands scoring them 2 late-ish goals to win the game and that. About 2 goals to nil. But this game's got. I mean, I said Argentina were going to come out and play Saudi Arabia off the park with one of those a brilliant boy over the tops, Messi. What's he going to do here, Lionel Messi? Martinez, brilliant tackle from one of the Saudi Arabian centre backs there. What a tackle! See what Messi was trying to do, but Martinez wasn't alert there and was just a bit lost. But Di Maria needs to support Messi a little better though, show his quality and caliber here. Just running with the boy to the right hand side here in the second half. Argentina with the possession. They're on the edge of the box and kind of sometimes don't really know what they're doing at times, or just giving the ball away sloppily. But good boy from Alvarez. The keeper's got that. Yes, he has. He's going to take as long as he needs, despite there being 25 minutes to go. The problem is, can I see Saudi Arabia holding on against the way Argentina are playing at times, trying to get the balls in with their quality? Not really. But Saudi Arabia, if they want to win this game, they've got to get that third goal because defensively they look a bit open, but they're really defending well at the same time. If you know what I mean. But there's a huge difference quality wise with them and Argentina. But you got to credit Saudi Arabia. They started the second half off more positively and better than Argentina have, and they've taken their chances when needed. So they've been brilliant with that. They've still got the ball here, just trying to wind the clock down slightly at times and wind Argentina up. They're getting into brilliant space, you know. Ooh, bad tackle there. Might be a red card here, but potentially, I don't know. Maybe a yellow. Thing is, sometimes it looks bad from a long mile away, but when you look up close, it maybe might just be enough for a yellow. I don't know who that Argentina is. That Argentina player down is. He looks like he's gone down. The way he's gone down is like he's been shot, but I don't know. It's not Messi. Messi's up. Al Qaeda with the yellow card for Saudi Arabia, the number 8. So Otamendi, this guy's got no luck. Otamendi keeps getting tackled and going down like he's been shot. It wasn't a good tackle though. I mean, he was probably in pain for like about 30 seconds and he's just gone with the game now. But it was fair enough to be in the yellow card. Saudi Arabia got a few players booked there. They've got to be careful. If I was a Saudi Arabian manager, I'd make a few substitutions in that as well. Because some players are going to get tired out there and that. And they didn't do that bad in the first half either. I mean, they were still in the game for God's sake. 1-0 at half time, they come out and they lead 2-1. They're all over. They're all over Argentina at times. But Argentina got the ball back though. Seems to be a bit quicker releasing the ball, Argentina. They want to try and level and still have a chance of winning the game with just over 25, just under 25 minutes to go, I should say. Good bit of footwear from Argentina. Would have gone a little bit backwards though, as soon as I say that. God. I mean, if Argentina get knocked out of the group stage, we may have a little bit of an advantage in the knockout games. You never really know. You never know. You know what I mean? Messi on the ball here in the middle of the park. We know what he's capable of. It's a good pick out pass there now. Ooh, Ferres, number 9, there was tackled. But that's a corner. Look like it can be the Argentina player from what I was looking at it, but maybe not. Fair enough then. When there's VAR, of course, they're probably instructing the referees whether it's a corner free, you know, if it's a foul free kick and that as well, if it's a red card. You know what I mean? Messi with the corner whipped in, cleared away. It's a poor corner, actually, wasn't that good? It's a goal kick. Martinez with the header, looked like he flicked it wide. And when I mean Martinez, the attacking player, Martinez, the number 22. God. No one saw this in the script. Still 2-1 to Saudi Arabia. It's unbelievable. But they've been playing well. I'll say that. It's not that they've just got 2 scrappy goals and they've been playing crap. Do you know what I mean? It's not. They're not Qatar who. I mean, they were to score a goal. It would probably be the most scrappiest goal you'll find with the way they played the other day. So they were insult to football the way they played. Saudi Arabia miles ahead of Qatar. You could say the same for Iran, and that's just defensively they're quite vulnerable when it comes to opposition qualities such as us. Great goal as well from Saudi Arabia. The second goal there. Just look at it now. Messi can't believe what he's watching. Argentinian fans are shocked. They can't believe it either. I think they're going to bring on a substitute. Saudi Arabia, maybe. I don't know. Making a substitution. Talfico's gone off. The left back Talfico's off, and Aka, the number 8. I think that's how you say his name. Araka. I think his name's Araka. I think, yeah, number 8. He plays for Sevilla. Defensive. He's playing left back potentially. I'm not sure though. Still getting on with the game quite quick. It's Saudi Arabia flicking it around. That's gone out for. It's a Saudi Arabian throwing. Fair enough. Like an Argentina throw. That was an Argentina throw. That wasn't a Saudi Arabia throw. That came off the Saudi Arabian player there. What is it? Now he's giving it to Argentina. It was an Argentinian throw there. I mean, crazy that. I don't think the referee knew what he was doing. Bit of a communication problem between him and the linesman there to the right of what I'm watching now. You know what I mean? You need to give the ball to Alvarez. He's got the quality, but they're just lacking the final third. And when they release the ball, Argentina, they've been sloppy giving it away far too many times. Do you know what I mean? It's not on. The stream may overrun a little bit as well due to the amount of added time. It's about like probably 7-8 minutes overall played later on, added on at the end of the first half. God knows how much it's going to be. It's probably, I reckon it'll be about 10 minutes added on, like 8-10 minutes added on the end of the second half potentially. If there was any more like hold up due to offsides, VAR decisions for a penalty, a red card, or players going down injured or something. Do you know what I mean? These officials are smart. They'll add this. You waste like so much time, they'll just add it on. Do you know what I mean? So I think teams will have that in mind. That's what the Premier League should be doing overall, to be fair. It's the difference between the Premier League officiating and the World Cup officiating. The ball whipped in, it's just wide, miles wide. Keep at it covered. It's a cross in for someone like Messi or Martinez to head. Kuda there. Messi here. It's a great pass. Oh, it's a top save from the Saudi Arabian keeper. Who was that with the shot? Di Maria. Yeah, he had it covered the keeper. It's a comfortable save as well. There wasn't much power on the shot. It's a good pass from Messi. Lovely bit of movement. That's why he's the best in the world still, potentially. Well, was. Getting on a bit, but he's showing his qualities there. Di Maria's got to do better, though. He knows it. Di Maria on the right here. Someone's got to get in that box right in the dead centre area. Oh, it's gone straight past everyone there. Messi's got to get the ball, you know. Dispossessed there, Messi. Wasn't quick enough getting to the ball. Fernandez here. Argentina throwing. Bit sloppy there from Saudi Arabia. Good pressure from Argentina. One fact I've just found out: Messi's an ambassador for Saudi Arabia. Scored against them today, but it's a weird back pass. Flipping hell. Keeper did get that, chested it down. That could have easily gone over. He would have miscontrolled it, you know, in the back of the net for 3-1. If I don't know if you lot just seen that. That what 74 minutes played in Saudi Arabia nearly could have easily been gifted a third goal potentially, but I think the keeper had it covered and knew what he was doing. Martinez through, keeper's come up. Oh, came out for it there. Di Maria trying to catch the keeper off his line, but it's a good block there for the Saudi Arabian defender. Sorry. Foul coming up here. Saudi Arabian free kick. I mean, that's risky business from the keeper, but it was a plan that worked out. Him coming out for the ball. Good tackle as well, I should say, from the Saudi Arabian keeper. Looks like he's going to take this free kick for them. But the referee's booking one of the Saudi Arabian players for either time wasting or dissent. But they switched the camera off. There's I couldn't really tell what he booked him for. 15 minutes to go. Saudi Arabia, could they win? Could they win? One World Cup win, apparently in the last like 28 years or something. It's crazy, isn't it? And that came against Egypt in the last World Cup, in the last group game where they won 2-1. Be a massive win. I mean, the fact they're giving Argentina a good run for their money, who knows what kind of game they're going to give to Mexico and Poland. There's no difference to Argentina, really. Don't know. Di Maria the ball in, cleared away from the Saudi Arabian defender. It's getting cold, isn't it? Flipping hell. What happens when you play a World Cup in November? Sitting here with an England shirt on. Bloody freezing. Corner whipped in. Acuna with the header over. It's Fernandez, sorry. Don't know what the commentator was talking about there. It was Acuna with the corner, and yeah, Fernandez had the ball over. That's what he meant. Didn't make it clear the commentator there at all. I'm still learning when it comes to getting to know certain players for Saudi Arabia and Argentina. I'll say that. Honestly. Still 2-1, as you can see. So my dad's just texting me like, "Oh my god, 2-1 to Saudi Arabia exactly." And I'm just like, crazy game. Just texting him there. I mean, this is why I love the World Cup. You never know what you can expect. You could be winning 1 minute, you could be losing the next. And someone like Argentina could potentially get knocked out of the group stage of the way it's sort of going and the way they've been playing at times. And as you look at the other teams, Saudi Arabia, got to give them credit, top support. So like I think they sold the most tickets. No, they haven't. Qatar obviously have, but they're the second team to have sold the most tickets in the World Cup, I believe. They're not far off Qatar. I mean, another Middle Eastern side overall, I believe. Yeah, still learning about Saudi Arabia though. It's a foul. So that's a foul. Lions was flagging free kick to Argentina. Oh yeah, oi. Bit more intent on that, a bit more aggression. He would have been sent off. It's a bit of a rough tackle there on Junior Alvarez. Man United centre back Martinez taking this free kick. He's going to pass it along to. Something's happening. They're making a substitution or what? Well, Argentina got to retake this free kick because the referee didn't know they were making a substitution. Some of the communication with the officials has been poor in this tournament, I'll say that. One of the goal scorers for Saudi Arabia is going off. Our Seer, that's his name, not Al Shawari, flipping out. Our Seer, got these names, man. Yeah, he got the first goal. Did he get? I don't think he got the second goal. The second one was scored by a different player. No, yeah, he got the first goal for Saudi Arabia. Something's going on at the bench down there in the Saudi Arabia. I don't know what's going on. It's a brilliant ball here. Oh, good defending from the Saudi Arabia. Here they go. Can't get the ball proper. The quality there. Oh, Messi's just lobbed the ball into no man's land. It's gonna go. Keep him might as well let it go out for a goal kick. He's got the ball anyways. It's a goal kick. Someone's gone down. Free kick to Argentina. Was he giving a free kick to Argentina? Because if so, you know he's taking it, don't you? You know he's taking it. You know who's taking this free kick. No, it's not a foul. That is not a foul. That ain't a foul. He ran into the player sort of. The guy's like what the defender that Messi just ran into though, the player. He looks about like 6'5", 6'6" or something. Messi's like what 5'9". That's not a foul. Absolutely not. Unless the referee gave it for obstruction or something, but it's pretty light. I mean, surely Messi's taking it. Here he is. Bit harsh for Saudi Arabia, I won't lie, but oh God. Argentina got a free kick outside their penalty box. This is Messi territory at its finest. Number 10, Al Sawari, I think that's how you say his name for Saudi Arabia, just got booked for dissent and arguing with the ref. So that's what happens when you argue with these officials, I suppose, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Flipping out. Argentina free kick, Lionel Messi. It's quite far out actually. It's not as close as I thought it would be, but player his quality, he could. I mean, he's always got a chance of scoring, no matter how far out it is. Do you know what I mean? If he scores, this would be outrageous. We've already seen one stunning goal, the Saudi Arabia second goal. This free kick is going to be a Messi masterclass here. He's already got one goal from the penalty. Had one chalked out for offside on that as well, which is miles off. He could get a second of the game. Oh, it's miles over. Wow. Still 2-1 to the Saudis. Blimey. That's miles over. Keeper kind of sort of looked like he was diving, then ended up clipping his hand onto the crossbar, like grabbing hold of it. Says it all, really. Too much power, too much height on it. It was quite far out as well. He couldn't make. I think next time if he was that far out with a free kick like that, it was like about what 25 yards away from goal there, 25, 30 yards out. Should try and pass it or chip it in rather than trying to score from there. I was gonna say, be a big shock if Saudi Arabia to beat Argentina. 10 minutes to go, just under 10 minutes to go. Plus, God knows how much added time they're going to add on. And I reckon it'll be about 8 to 9 minutes potentially, maybe 10. You never know. Looked offside there, Martinez. Nah, he's giving the ball away. So I could just see Argentina putting everyone forward. They get caught out on the counter for giving the ball away, and Saudi Arabia might just rob the ball off them and get the third. Ooh, free kick again, yellow card, number 12 there. Saud, number 12. I don't really know if that was a yellow card. It was a foul, but I don't think it was a yellow. But I mean, it's a World Cup, and you're always going to get some weird decisions against you, no matter what nation, what team you are. You know what I mean? Imagine Saudi Arabia getting out of the group with Poland, Mexico, and Argentina. That'd be absolutely remarkable. That'd be a shock. That'd be an absolute shock. But defensively, they're very open though, and I think if we play them, we need to learn from sort of watching Argentina's mistakes if we ever did play them this World Cup. You know what I mean? But I don't think. I mean, that's a doubt anyway. The thing is, Argentina have got the quality, and they're in. They're knocking on the door a bit. The keeper dropped it, but he's caught it anyway. He had it comfortably there, just about. Still 2-1 to the Saudis. What game of football though? It all sort of like was going Argentina's way in the first half. They could have easily been 4-0 up and they weren't. And then second half, Saudi Arabia come out. They have what, 3 attempts and score 2 of them. Do you know what I mean? It's unbelievable. And 2 of them were there only 2 shots on target, and they were both the goals. It's just remarkable, isn't it? And what I'm noticing as well in this World Cup, a lot of teams that when they get a clear cut chance in that, they're taking it more in that. With the Premier League, the amount of clear cut chances that go to waste is unbelievable. You know what I mean? I mean, I got a bit bored of the Premier League as well. When we lost to Forest, and it just was boring me. Like this World Cup break, I sort of come at the right time, but it feels weird, if you know what I mean. But anyway, Argentina got possession of the ball. It's a good pass out wide here to Di Maria. Messi in the middle. Martinez and Alvarez are making a run, darting into. I was giving away Di Maria, don't you? Fortunately, they got the ball back quick. Argentina, Di Maria on the right. No one's making that darting run into the box though. They're just standing around like statues. You know what I mean? Not impressed. They've been disappointing Argentina. I know, they haven't played bad, but they've been disappointing in their final third and with their quality and releasing the ball at times as well. I think the cross. Messi, it's a good header, but comfortably saved again from the Saudi Arabian keeper. Thing is, Argentina creating chances, but they're forcing the keeper to make comfortable saves. You know what I mean? It's not they're not like smashing the ball. They're not having any power on their attempts on goal or anything. That's a big worry if you're the Argentinian manager. Like watching this, look, a foul throw there. It's gonna play on anyway. Foul there. No foul. Okay, look like a foul for while I was watching it, but ref says no foul. Martinez the attacking forward there. Wow, did not expect that. Oh god, this game's tiring me a little bit, despite it being entertaining. It's a good pass now. It's gone out wide. I thought Di Maria was gonna get to that ball, but went miles out. Good. Got a few comments. I haven't been looking at the comments. I've been so focused on the game and that as well. I saw the England game yesterday. Brilliant game of football. Sorry. About 3 goals were called offside in this match for Argentina in the first half and that as well. Saudi Arabia got the ball here. Of course you are. Mm. I'd say Ronaldo. And I think Brazil will win as well. People are asking me to see the game. Do me a favor. Do you know what I mean? I ain't gonna show no game and get copyrighted and banned for life on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Saudi Arabia got a player down injured. Time wasting. They're gonna add more. They're just gonna add more time on. I think I like the referee in this game. He's doing this to everyone in the crowd to let them know the more time you waste, I'm just going to add it on. And that's what the Premier League ref. That's a weakness in the Premier League ref with like Premier League officials and refereeing overruling it. They don't have time on for time wasting. Do you know what I mean? They don't know what they're doing. These referees are so professional and so good. And the thing is, when you time waste, it just motivates the opposition team and that as well. Like we would never. England don't time waste in that. England do not time waste at all. If you want to wind the clock down and that, you keep the ball in the corner flag. You don't go down and time waste in a World Cup because the ref's gonna add it on. He's not an idiot. Do you know what I mean? If it was a Premier League referee, then I don't think he'd had as much time on. You know what I'm saying? Still 2-1 though. Flipping hell. This game's feel like it's been going on for a century. Do you know what I mean? It's gone on for time, but yeah, I mean it's been an entertaining one I'll never forget. Do you know what I mean? Literally. Martinez, oh, could have scored, could have got a touch, but good defending from Saudi Arabia. They lost their way going forward a bit, Saudi Arabia. Maybe not. They got the ball here on the left hand side. Yeah, number 9 here, been doubled up, getting doubled up on by the Argentinian defenders. How's he still got the ball? Yeah, Argentina throwing came off his backside there. No, I actually did. Not even joking. Oh god, I can't believe I just said that. Saudi Arabia time wasted making 2 subs. He's gonna have time on a referee. I reckon there'll be about 10 minutes added on. You know, I'm not. It wouldn't surprise me the way this World Cup's gone. He's gonna book a player for time wasting. This referee, he ain't playing around. You know, I'll credit the ref. He's not playing around. He's not even being biased to anyone. He's being fair. That's how referees should be reffing these games. He's going on. He's coming off as he's coming off for a substitute, and he's getting booked the number 18 for Saudi Arabia. This is what I like about the World Cup referees. They're consistent. They'll make the odd bad decision now and then, like the England one yesterday when Aaron Maguire should have been given a penalty for England. But they're consistent. The Premier League one is so inconsistent. You never know what you're going to get. That's what really pisses me off. With these ones, you know what you're going to get. You know their expectations. It's not over yet, Saudi Arabia. The bench getting all gassed up and everyone's all laughing and smiling that they've won. They're probably going to do about another 10 minutes after the 90 minutes are finished. And that things with this World Cup game as well, you've got to take your chance. And that's what I like about England yesterday. We took our chance and the game was done at the 90th minute. It wasn't like we were clinging on to like a 2-1 lead, a 1-0 lead, and he added on like 15 minutes. And the opposition team, which was Iran, could have still been in the game. We had the game wrapped up and done. You know what I mean? That's why we got to play against the likes of the US and Wales. Saudi Arabia know they're getting outdone by Argentina for pace and quality, and they're just trying to waste as much time as they can. And the only thing I can see right now is an Argentina equaliser. You've given a free kick to Argentina. Someone got fouled over the far right hand side there on the wing, and it was Di Maria. Taken quick. They need to get the goal now. If they can get a goal now, then I think they could potentially win it. It's a free kick there. Di Maria fouled, yellow card, surely, for that Saudi Arabian player that fouled him. I think. No yellow card, I don't think. Still 2-1 at the 90. We played 90 minutes now. We're going to go over time a bit. It's probably going to add on about 9 to 10 minutes of stoppage time later on. I'm not going to lie. That's what I expect. That's a foul. I don't think it's a yellow card. Sort of rolled over a bit too dramatically. Yeah, Di Maria. There was slight contact and a foul. It was the way he was fouled as well. That's why the referee gave it. Got to whip this in. Looks like Messi's going to whip it. He's not going to try and score from everything. He might as well whip it in. It's kind of far out and he angles a bit far away from the goal. Yeah. There's no way he's scoring from there. Absolutely not. You know, Messi. 8 minutes apparently are going to be added on, you know. They're defending for their souls here, Saudi Arabia. They're defending from their heart, passionate. Back out wide, back out wide. He's been doubled up from Fernandez there. Corner, Julian Alvarez. Blocked there. Corner? Yeah, corner. Joe, I thought the referee was about to give a penalty. I heard someone screaming. They should have had a pen, but turns out not. I'm just surprised Argentina only got 1 goal and not like 3 or 4 potentially. How this game's gone with the chance they scored and missed. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. 8 minutes added on. Oh, then he got robbed on a counter attack there. Argentina playing risky business in their own half there, or while they had the ball. Oh, keeper thought about coming for that. I did it. What a clearance off the line there. That could have easily been 2-2. I think it's a penalty. No? He's put the goalkeeper. I think he's peed off at the referee because he was challenged badly. Then he said something to the ref. Onside. Oh, he's offside. Apparently, he was just offside. Martinez there. What clearance? I think the keeper said something to the ref and got booked. Clumsy keeper there for the Saudi Arabian keeper. I'll say that. What clearance that was. He was offside anyway, so the goal wouldn't have counted if that would have crossed the line. 7 minutes left after 8 minutes of stoppage time to be played. It's an unbelievable game. Absolutely unbelievable game. We're witnessing something really incredible. Saudi Arabia are about 7 minutes away, potentially 6 to 7 minutes away from beating Argentina in the World Cup group stage. This will be their second win in that what 28 years or something. Someone said, unbelievable, absolutely incredible. They're on the counter again, on the right. Need someone in the box though. It's a corner to Saudi Arabia, definitely. Yes, it is. They're going to take their time and keep it in the corner flag. If I was them, that's exactly what I would do. Keep it in that corner flag. Wind the clock down. It's not time wasting. It's the ball's still in play. The ref can't add time on for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice stadium. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a shame a lot of people died making it. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, but yeah, it's not a bad stadium. I say. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, a lot of people passed away making it. It's a shame. The sad thing about it. But what? 6 minutes away from winning Saudi Arabia, and they lead 2-1 in stoppage time. They're going to keep it in that corner flag. Offside. All of that hard work, keep it in that corner flag, and you get caught offside in that manner. Says it already, isn't it? That's the quality of the Saudi Arabians for you compared to Argentina. But who's winning? Do you know what I mean? Saudi Arabia winning. Messi gonna give the ball away. Just booted it out of play. The Saudi Arabian, just robbed the ball off Messi. Didn't even make a forward run with it. Just booted it out of play. But Argentina got the ball in a matter of minutes. Oh man, what crazy game of football this is. Might be one of the most craziest days of World Cup football in history, potentially. I imagine Australia beating France and Denmark losing to Tunisia and that. The only even game is Mexico Poland. Any side can win that. There's no favourites or no underdogs for that game. This one, Argentina were the favourites and the Saudis were the massive underdogs. Now look at the score. 4 minutes to go, basically, and Argentina is still losing 2-1 with the Saudis winning. It's unbelievable. Absolutely remarkable this will be if Saudi Arabia were to win. Argentina look a threat, but they're lacking really bad. In the final third, the keeper's coming for that. Oh, collided badly. Someone's down in the box, a Saudi Arabian defender. Messi. Messi still going. Unbelievable run, giving the ball away. No penalty. Saudis are going to play on. Saudi Arabia got a player down. I think it's a head injury. Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, it's not good. The medic staff are rushing over quick. That's not good at all. Oh, needing the goal. Oh boy, they've got to get him off quick. Oh shit, man! Got a knee to the head. Al Sharani, their defender, their goalkeeper came for a cross. Knee this defender in the head. Oh, but I can't. I don't even want to think about it. That's awful. That's a horrible injury. That's a horrible injury, that is. Flipping hell. I don't think he's going to be playing anytime soon in this tour, remainder of this tournament, depending on how far the Saudis go. Wow, it's unbelievable. This is. The goalkeeper who needed in the face accidentally injured his knee, maybe. I don't know. Nasty clash. Absolutely nasty. Wow. Oh, thank God he's up on his feet. He's up on his feet. That looked horrible. I don't know if you've seen the Saudi Arabian defender getting kneed in the head accidentally by his own keeper when he came for the cross. But that was awful. That was horrible to watch. I've seen some really bad injuries this tournament, such as the Iranian keeper colliding with his own defender having to go off. But yeah, I mean, when you get kneed in the head, you're not staying on. You've got to go off because you have a concussion and your eyesight might be bad and everything as well. Do you know what I mean? Mentally as well. I think he's up. I don't know. I think the Argentinian fans are chanting Messi, Messi, Messi. Yeah. Yeah, I think he's coming. Or he's up breathing at least. He's all right, but he's going to go off on a stretcher just for precaution, I'm guessing. So yeah, this game's still being played. Yeah, he's on the stretcher. He's just gone off. I think they're going to make the substitution now. Jawari's going off. The guy who received a knee in the head, and Albrecht, their number 6, is coming on to replace him. Unbelievable, man. This game's just—it's crazy, man. I hate seeing injuries like that. Just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Do you know what I mean? It's gone off. Oh, that's painful. He's given a thumbs up, but I mean, I don't think he'll be playing in another World Cup match after that. That's painful. They have to wear like some cattle sign because a similar thing happened to Petr Cech when he got a knee in the head from I think I can't remember who kneed him in the head, but it was against Reading back in 2004, and he had to wear a hat for the remainder of his career while he was in goal, like a helmet thing, sort of. I should say it wasn't a hat, it was a helmet. So yeah, there's going to be about another 5 6 minutes to go because that held up the play a lot. I think Alvarez has just won another corner for Argentina there. Good bit of play from Julian Alvarez winning the corner there for the Argentinians. Kuna with the ball in from the corner. The number 8 wasn't the best corner. Bit too much power on it. Wasn't really in the centre. Kuna again. Alvarez cleared away. That's going to be another Argentinian corner taken from Acuna. That's his name. Acuna is their number 8 from Sevilla. He's going to be on this corner again. So Argentina, they're throwing everyone in that box. Oh, no one there. There's going to be enough. See if Saudi can catch them on the counter if Argentina get the ball away. Whipped in. Julian Alvarez, what a save. Alaves, their goalkeeper there for Saudi Arabia, makes a top save. It looked comfortable, but there's a lot of height and power on the header, and he had to leap up high to get there. Wow. Saudi Arabia on the attack here to the left. They've got a player down injured. They might as well play on because the more time they wasted, I mean, this game's never going to finish. You know what I mean? The game's done. I think Saudi Arabia have done it. I think they might have won, but they're still playing. They're still playing. It's not over, but I just don't think they're going to let it slip. I can't believe what I'm watching. Saudi Arabia, they're going to beat Argentina. That's a foul. Nope, it's going to play on. Argentina got the ball. Saudi Arabia digging themselves into a bigger hole. Now Argentina on the attack sort of now. It's Messi. No one forward though. Got Di Maria to the right. It's unbelievable. This is. Oh, it's gone out. Sit. Surely. Ball from Di Maria. No one there to reach it. Have Saudi Arabia done it? No. Still being time played on. I think the referee's making a note of the time Saudi Arabia wasted, plus that injury as well later on, and players going down injured and the substitutes during the game overall in the second half, I should say. Played 101 minutes of football. Unbelievable. Credit to Saudi Arabia. They've been absolutely brilliant. They've undone Argentina. No, whistle hasn't gone yet. He's still playing on to Saudi Arabia throwing. That's got to be it. That has got to be it, surely. That's it. No? Still playing. It's got to be it. Get it up the pitch. Don't be the rest of the blows whistle anytime soon. Argentina got the ball in Saudi Arabia's half. They're on the wing. Di Maria. Oh, good, clear it. Oh, they're losing the ball. Saudi Arabia cleared it. That's it. No, still playing. Still playing. Still playing. Still playing. Still playing. He's playing 103 minutes. He's not going to blow the whistle, is he? Going back to the Argentina keeper, Emi Martinez. He's got to blow his whistle now, you know. He's got to. He's got to blow it. That's it. That's it. No? They won. They've done it. Wow. Full time, I repeat, full time. Argentina 1, Saudi Arabia 2. Now, this was not in the script. That was not in the script. That is unbelievable. A team outside the top 50 teams in the world have just beaten Argentina, who are ranked number 2, I believe, in the world. They're in the top 5 ranking out of France, Spain, England, Brazil, and themselves. And they've gone and lost to a team that's not even in the top 50, Saudi Arabia. You've got to credit Saudi Arabia. They've been superb defensively, and they took their chances when needed early on in the second half. They held in well despite the injuries and the time that they sort of wasted and the time being held up and the time added on. But it's amazing. It's not Messi's day yet again in a World Cup. That's not good. Argentina fans look absolutely livid, you know. Oh my word, what am I watching? It's unbelievable. Wow. I'm just in shock right now. Saudi Arabia, top of their group, the top of Group C, with the likes of Argentina, Mexico, and Poland. And if you imagine, could you imagine if Poland and Mexico drew? It's unbelievable. It means a lot to them. They're celebrating with their fans. It's like they won the World Cup, but I mean, it's a big win. That's an incredible result. It's the magic of the World Cup for you, innit? Well, my people, I'm going to end the watch along. So I repeat this: Argentina have lost 2-1 to Saudi Arabia. That's remarkable. I don't believe it. It shocks me completely. But yeah, listen, hope you enjoyed the live watch along as well. Indeed, a great win for Saudi Arabia. I can't believe my eyes, my people, and that as well. Exactly, exactly. It's not all about Messi. He never. I mean, he scored a penalty, scored a goal that was offside. They had 3 goals offside in the first half of Argentina as well. Like, unbelievable. They got to wake up. But anyway, that's the end of this watch along. I will see you lot in my next video, watch along and that, etc. And I'll see you lot then. Like, share, subscribe. Socials, link in the description down below. And I'll see you lot in my next video. Do not go change it in a bit. Wow. This World Cup brings magic, don't it? Absolutely unbelievable. Unbelievable.